damn straight. I hope you're ready. Because it's Thursday.
We'll find out. On this Give It a Shot. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. You've missed all of that. No,
You did. And look at
nothing
that.
happened.
We timed that perfectly.
It just perfectly...
Just as the song was ending right there. I didn't even have to
Are
fade
you
out.
sure the song was in?
There was 1
Maybe.
second left. There was 1 second left.
Okay. Well, that's perfect enough.
Yeah, that is perfect.
What is that? Community challenge started.
Community challenge boosts the stream. So this happens every once in a while. So this officially happened just now. Raven, how's it going? Good to see you on this Thursday podcast live show that we were recording on March 18th, day after
March
St.
18th.
Patrick's Day, 2021. We've got some delicious beverages we're going to have tonight. So explanation right there. Alex has already contributed to it. You're too kind. Baker, hi, how are you? Raven,
Hello.
hi, how are you? So boost the stream.
Boost the stream.
So this is what happens every once in a while for streamers like myself. Twitch says, hey, if your community in the next 3 days, I haven't watched in so long. Hello.
Well, welcome back.
I remember that has been a long time. So they say, hey, you've got 3 days. If everyone that hangs out in your channel gets the channel points and stuff that people use, can contribute up to 63. I think it's 63,000 total points.
Okay.
Then they boost you in a bunch of different places on Twitch, 1,800 spot. There's this number that they basically send you out to places that you normally wouldn't be to see if maybe you get some more viewership that way. So
okay.
for over the next 2 or 3 days, if people want to contribute, that would be great. I'll contribute when I can hop onto my computer. Raven, that would be awesome. I appreciate it. What is nice also is that people that watch a lot, that have a lot of channel points, you can do 2,000 basically every 24 hours or every stream. So over the next couple days as I stream, if you contribute points, you can do it multiple times, but you can only do 2,000 per stream. Like Alex just did right there. She maxed it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So that is the long-winded speech on what's going on.
And you can't do it. You have to do it on a PC, or can you do it from your iPad if you want?
You know what? I've never actually tried to do it from my phone. Does it work?
Okay.
Does it just show up under your channel points? I don't know if it does.
Okay.
Because usually it's for myself, because that'd be funny if I could just walk over here to that, because I have an infinite amount of cool caps. Can I just... It might show up. I don't know. Only viewers can contribute. Look at that. Okay, so it's 63,750. Oh, 2,800 times. I'm sorry, even more. So they promote you in spots that you do not normally get promoted.
Okay.
Because they try.
So we're 3% of the way there.
We are 3%. There you go.
We
You've got
need
the quick
33
math.
more people.
Doesn't show up on mobile. Okay. Well,
All right.
that is unfortunate. Everyone to your PCs.
Well, yeah.
to
Maybe
your personal
I'll
computers.
have Pocket log in on the computer.
She could do that.
And then and access those points.
Maybe if KB Vinyl had been watching a little bit, he could throw 2,000 this way. He could do it.
I don't know how long it takes to... I could start right now.
When you first follow, you get an initial drop of 300, and then I think you earn... What is it? I think 200 points an hour.
Oh, okay.
I think is what it is. You can't. That's something I cannot change on the back end, or that'd probably be another way people would game or cheat the system a little bit.
Right.
So that can't be cheated that way. I was trying to figure out how on iPad. Yeah, Pocket. Thank you for looking, and it's good to see you here.
Yes. It's good to see
yeah,
you.
I
Good to have her.
unfortunately cannot do that.
And hi to you. So
and hi.
We'll just maybe we'll try to log in on the PC in the next, you said, couple days.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
like I said,
maybe?
obviously I'll be streaming tomorrow, usual time, doing something. I don't know if it'll be Destiny. It might be something different. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, you can log in. And I don't think we actually even have to be on air. I think you can go in and you can click on the button, see the channel.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you wanted to drop in and do that, you could do it.
Okay.
We have a beverage you have brought. This is not a
beverage I
podcast
have
in any
bought?
way.
Nope.
This is just kind of a...
It kind of becomes an informal podcast now with you putting these entire episodes
Up where?
up on YouTube, on a YouTube channel. They are available for you to go back and watch, the hilarity, the mistakes, and also all of the good stuff that ensued.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, some
all the
definite
good times.
mistakes as well.
So this is a local brewery, Borderlands. They do a lot of different things. They do a Noche Dulce Porter that's very popular. They do a German chocolate cake stout, I believe. I think it's a stout, or maybe it's a porter too, but it's very popular.
I believe that one is a stout.
This is they do a Toole Avenue IPA. Toole Avenue is they're either located on Toole Avenue downtown, or that's one of the more well-known streets in downtown.
I think they are on Toole.
Okay, and their Toole Avenue IPA I've had on draft, and I think it's really good. It's a hazy IPA. So this is their they're calling it Lil Toole Avenue. It's a session IPA, so it's only 4.5% hazy session. So
Oh, I thought there was gonna be some rap rhymes on the can with the
Lil
Toole.
Toole?
Yeah, exactly. Lil Wayne and Lil Toole getting
Lil
together.
Toole, that's right.
He's opening act.
that's right.
I know the Toole Avenue one, I think once or twice. Overall, I'm going to be honest. This is one of those, this is like, I was thinking this today as I was bringing up information on not only this beer, but Borderlands. Borderlands, when I read about them, when I look at them, we've gotten to interact with, like I said, one of the co-owners, founders at some point.
Yeah.
It's a brewery that I like desperately want to love. Like I love all of their marketing. I love their commitment to like diversity with their workplace. Like there's so many things. And then I don't find a lot of their beers that I love and that I can like, what is it?
Latch onto.
Yeah. Or whatever, like just like that I want to spread the word about it. Yeah. Why they can't be Drecker Brewing, I don't know. But like, so I've wanted to find a couple so I can just be like, oh, what's really good from them? Because the Nolce Dolce one, like that one just is not for me. It's not made
it's good.
For me.
It's just not my thing.
It's not my thing. And the German chocolate cake one, same kind of thing. Like it's good if you're looking for that like intro to those kind of sweet stouts, but it's just not the level of complexity and things that I'm looking for. It's a little one note, but like I said, again, everything else about them, if you even kind of like their beer, you should try it because it's such fantastic.
And I think
stuff.
it says it's sustainably brewed. Sustainably, I believe that it says that exactly what that means. I don't know, but I'm sure they're conserving water, probably reusing this, that, the other. But anyway, so yeah, this popped up on the order guide, so I went ahead and I ordered 10 cases.
Wow.
I think I couldn't find the date on this one actually.
Okay. So when I went to the website, it said sold out.
Okay.
I couldn't find it that they were currently selling it there, but that might be that they just made a bunch and they sell it to Trader Joe's, sell it to local. I think it's actually very cool that they even have this at Trader Joe's. I think that's really neat.
Well, like so we carry the Noche Dulce, but that hasn't shipped now for like a month. And I talked to the driver the other day, and he's like, they're back ordered on that. He said nobody's getting. I said, is that just not shipping to Trader Joe's or it's not shipping? He's like, no, that's not shipping anywhere. And then we used to carry the one I did like by them was the Gosa. They had the Citrana Gosa, and that was a good one. We used to carry that. We don't carry that one anymore though. So
didn't we get to try that kind of before they even put it out? Wasn't that the one? Didn't he bring it over and like that?
Something with prickly pear, I thought.
Oh, okay.
And that wasn't that. Maybe it was that with prickly pear, or
maybe.
Yeah, there was something.
I remember
we
got to try something that was kind of a little early behind the scenes at one of the beer get-togethers over at Bruce's house. That it was like, he brought that and he's like, "Oh, I'm making this one." And I was like, "Well, let's see if we finally have one that I am in." And that one, one was actually not too bad. But then I didn't know if they ever made it. It's good.
It's got more of a bitter on the back end than I was
just going to say, like I said, it definitely is sessionable. It's very smooth. It's very light, which you'd expect. I'm assuming 5% or less.
4.5.
4.5.
Yep.
Didn't even have to grab the can.
Pretty sure.
I'll trust you. But no, that's like I said, that's good. But yeah, more of a little bitter on the back, and there's like a little more. Does it say what hops? I should look. I found a slightly more information here.
Okay.
This is their landmark beer. A little more like grassy, like plant matter on the back end. A little more of that kind of thing on the back end. Like I said, than I expected. Like I said, I expected a little more like you get some of the initial juicy and then that goes away because obviously they're going for a little bit lighter because of the malt bill. And then, just kind of the bitterness. But it's good. That's pretty smooth. It makes me want to try the regular Toole Avenue IPA again. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's good. What would that be with, the rest of the flavor?
The one time I had, like I said, on draft, I think at Trulands, I was really surprised at how I was like, oh, I was like, okay.
Was that setting your expectations in the right spot? So then they over-delivered? Lower expectations, over-deliver or whatever?
No, because I think I had heard good things about it. So I was kind of, I think I had right-sized my expectations there.
Oh, okay.
But I've actually been down to that brewery once a few years back. We were there. We stopped in with Brian and Marcia. And I can't remember what I had there. I had something, and it was, once again, it was good. It wasn't like. It wasn't great.
I need a 4-pack of this right now.
Yeah,
it wasn't
right. But it's funny, and I went back and because I had bought a 4-pack of the limited visibility that we tried a couple weeks ago when we opened the show.
Okay.
The couple that I've had since then have kind of I haven't liked it as much.
Oh.
I don't know if maybe
Interesting.
that was, but Costco had a case from Green Flash, case of beer. It was a mixed case. It had something they call Saturday Haze.
I saw that there.
And they had their West Coast IPA, which I've had before, and then they had it was called like Tropical DNA or something. They all had, probably by now, it was, let's see, December, like about 3 months of age on them by the time. But I was surprised at how good they were, and I was talking with friend of the show, Todd, and he was saying, we were talking about the two, and I drank one right after the other, and I liked the Saturday Haze better, even though it had a little bit of age on it, and I would think it would be better, as most IPAs are, the fresher they are. So, but no, I am pleasantly surprised by this.
Yeah.
So.
No, this is I'm surprised by the bitter at the back, although I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I actually do kind of like that, and especially for a sessionable, that's kind of more flavor than I've had in a session in quite a while.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least some of the ones we've had recently, which I know they were also the low calorie thing. That's kind of those have been very much lacking.
We should
in flavor.
not speak of those.
Yeah, that's true. The active lifestyle beers that we dabbled
Active
with
lifestyle.
for a while. Yeah, that is interesting.
I would like more of a burst of fruit, and which is, I was a little, so it's sold out. I wonder if, so my mind goes to, I wonder if they were sitting on a whole bunch and they said to their distributor, hey, will you guys buy, or give Trader Joe's a deal or something. There's no date on there. I would just like to know when if this was a little fresher, or if it just, maybe this could have had more in there if it is not as fresh. But maybe, who knows? Maybe this just is hot off the press and they sold it all to Trader Joe's. So.
This one, that was what I looked. They do actually carry this at Total Wine, $12 for a 4-pack. It says limited quantity, so they might even be out of it.
Okay.
But it looks like they still had some there.
Pocket's coming in with a Chicago reference.
Saturday Haze in the park, and every day's the 4th of July.
Okay.
Little bitter on the back end, a tiny bit of fruit as well. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got.
A sessionable IPA.
I need to. Can you move your car over?
Oh.
Where you normally are is fine, but just overload. I guess Joseph's having trouble backing out.
Oh, Joseph's heading out.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That was the text I just got. Sorry, Keith has to walk away.
I don't usually have to worry about such things.
I know. Now I'll have to. I'm not used to entertaining here by myself. I don't know what I'm going to do.
What? You can get the other beer.
Oh, that's true. I will get the other beer. Yeah, we will do that.
Am I going?
Yes. Sorry, folks. Hold on. I think everything's getting taken care of. I think we're all right. Assuming. He knows. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if my wife is helping out with this whole situation. Just car needed to be moved. That's it. Not a huge deal. The world is fine. We're okay. I think I spelled that right. I could go grab that other beer, though. I should probably finish this one, though, first. Wait, Keith has legs. I know. You saw my legs the other day, yesterday, when I had to get up really quick. I know. You'd think as streamers that we wouldn't actually have any legs, but we do. We actually do. Sing for us? I don't have anything to sing. I could sing, let's see, I could sing a Saturday in the Park again. A Saturday Haze in the Park? No, I don't know. You don't want to hear that. I have a very limited range in my singing. I think I have an okay voice, but it's very limited in range. More Chicago. Oh man. Take me out to the ball game. Oh, not the Chicago Cubs. I thought you meant like Cubs game stuff. Okay. I misunderstood the whole Chicago thing there. All right. Let me grab this other beer. I'll be right back too. But I'm not going to turn it off. You guys are just going to live with it, okay?
I have legs.
That's always the joke.
Oh, that I have legs. I do have legs. More Chicago? It's still weird backing the car.
Only the beginning. Oh.
When I'm with you.
Oh,
We don't want to get
that's true.
boinked by or boinked. No, definitely. Don't
Wait
get
a
boinked.
minute.
Don't
Depends.
get boinked by Twitch.
Depends on who's boinking.
Yeah, back in the car out for Joseph. It's like, what?
Yeah,
You're not supposed to be able to drive.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're not supposed to do that. I keep seeing legs. I'm getting the vapors. Oh, my word. Miss
I do
Scarlett.
have legs. I do know how to use them. That's true.
That's right, yeah.
Especially now that I've got a new hip in there. Well,
That's right.
A couple-year-old hip.
The new
but
old
still,
hip now.
Hard to believe. 2 years ago, though.
That's crazy, isn't
I know.
it? Do you
Very
not
good.
even think about it anymore?
No,
Or
I
sometimes
still
you
think
go
about
like,
it
ooh,
fine.
that's metal.
Yeah. No, I still, every once in a while, there's a little, like glitch or something here and there, but nothing bad. So, nothing
You hear
bad.
some things grinding.
I got a leg. Yeah, that would be bad. Wait, why is my leg over there?
Here's some shavings like kind of grinding
Yeah.
on. Oh, you're burr on burr right there.
I was bone on bone, pretty
Bone
much.
on bone.
Yes, but no, it's funny. I never think about that. I guess, but
They did not know.
they
that
did
we had
not
an
know
ad.
I had legs.
All right, so
Damn
that
it!
was,
One of my secrets is
So that was Toole Avenue, and now you
Okay.
have brought a second starter beer.
second
brought a
start,
second?
just for the heck of it.
A second starter beer, just for the heck of it, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me take. Okay, we got to take down this picture,
Did you go salt and pepper there?
just for the heck of it. Salt and pepper, like my hair. No.
Like my hair, not like your hair.
Not-
So, how was the stream's reaction to your haircut yesterday? I saw you tweet about that.
it was good. I had one person say like, "Who's this young fellow?" So that was nice, I suppose.
Was that Lucky?
Yeah, no, actually, no. Lucky just said you went out in a pandemic to get a haircut, to get one haircut,
It's but you get one.
and then he had Barney winking at me. So
Oh,
it was a joke.
nope. We're adjusting the levels.
Yeah, I've noticed
Levels.
you've peaked a few times. You've hit it. You've hit too
levels.
high. Turn,
Hello.
there we go. Someone turning in 1,500 points. Raven with the hello. You're welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for the hello. That is some of the new channel point incentives I've added there. I'm trying to get people to not use their points to save them up for your flex because I know you're nervous about that.
Yeah, there's
We
no
do have
flex.
one person that's about halfway there, so you've got probably another
No,
six.
they should turn that into the boost the stream challenge.
In about 6 months, you'll have to be ready with at
Boost the
least a
stream.
little bit of a flex. That's all I'm saying. What was this? Huss Brewing? Try
Huss.
that. On the fly, changing up.
The magic
This
of Andrew's
picture.
talents. Look at that. Oh wait, people can't see it yet.
They
Okay.
cannot yet. They will in a second. We'll do this. So you brought a second.
Speaking of
beverage.
Chicago, right before your very eyes. Okay. Baby, what a big surprise.
Baby looking.
I realized
right
I was going to go a lot
between your
higher than I
thighs.
can. Whoa.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no. Okay, that's what you have brought for
That's
us.
what-
Is
yeah.
that correct?
Not that many. Just
no.
one.
God, you didn't bring 6 of them. That would be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have some new channel incentives. Let me hit that really quick since Raven was kind enough to do that. So the new ones are that people can do. Anyone can play Handsome Pete anytime they want if they want to throw in 10,000 channel points.
Okay.
It just happens. I've got a thing set up that it triggers off.
Okay.
Raven right there for 1,500 says hello. So
Hello.
then you can throw in the
Okay.
hellos.
Hello.
And then we've got 20,000 things you shouldn't try. It's a video from Kids in the Hall that I do love, but it's
Things you shouldn't try.
but
Okay.
it's a fair amount of points there. I don't know if
Okay.
anyone will throw in for that one.
God.
And then
Get
of course
rid
the
of
key
that one.
flex
There
750.
was no flex. That one's done.
There
We
are
did that
people
already.
saving up for it, so you have to do it now. You've got time. Get prepared.
No flexing.
Pocket will get you ready. She'll get you ready. It'll be like some sort of montage video. You do some push-ups.
I need a montage.
We should just we should get you like some like around Halloween like a foam fake thing, and then that's all you do is just raise that up.
Okay,
See,
here's what. No, and Pocket will buy into this one when we get the tattoos.
oh God!
When the tattoos
so
happen-
then you'll flex that right there then too.
What's that?
You're gonna like put the tattoo right
No,
here.
the
so on
tattoo's
flex-
going right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we'll flex tattoos.
You'll flex
Yeah.
tattoos.
See?
Okay.
And
Should we
that
put a
happens?
channel point thing up there that when someone hits 1 million channel points, then we have to get the About Beverages logo tattooed on our butt cheeks?
No, that's on our
No.
butt cheeks.
No.
Yeah. We'll clench. Yeah. See, I told you Pocket would be down for that. So, tattoos. The discussion must happen.
Tattoos plus okay. Well, we
Yeah.
gotta
No,
we gotta
get
hurry
it.
up then. Zaku's saving up. I know. I'm trying to get him to use the other one though. I'm trying to use some points for other things.
Use points
All right. So why did you grab this one?
because it was new. Because it's once local-ish. It's Phoenix.
Okay.
And you read the description on there. It talks about all local, local fruit and citrus.
Huss Brewing Company, Tempe, Arizona. Cenpho Local Citrus IPA. Zesty, juicy, local pride.
Okay.
A local citrus IPA with flavors of lemon, grapefruit, orange, and other citrus from Central Phoenix backyards. Backyard!
Whoa, what a tie-in that was.
That worked out perfectly.
That did work out well.
How's it going, good sir? Hello.
Well, back in the day, Arizona actually was known for growing a lot of citrus back in the 20s and 30s.
Were they?
They were.
Hello.
I redeemed a hello. That's something I can do. But yeah, people, you can redeem a little Handsome Pete anytime you want if you've got the channel points for them. There is a little bit of a cooldown on some of them because I didn't want it to be...
back to back.
Yeah, exactly.
Fire it up.
Back to backyard. We didn't want
Back to backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
darker than the last one for sure.
Copper.
Oh. Aroma is definitely like fresh citrus, like almost like rind, where it's like the oils like kind of thing. Like it's not quite like a little less than just like juicy orange and peach and things. Oh, that smells good.
Cenpho. I wonder if that stands for
Central Phoenix.
Okay. Cenpho. Cenpho your love.
I think I go with my aroma thought. It's not like bold and juicy. It's more like the essential oils of those citrus flavors, and then a little bit of like pith. I combine bitterness and pith.
It's
bith.
bith.
That's
what we're gonna do now. We're
bith tannin.
Bith.
Bitterness from the pith.
The pith.
P-I-T-H. Pith.
Yes, we're pithed off.
Yeah. So I get that. What do you think?
That's what I got. Is more like rind and pith.
Does it say? Do they actually put
pithage?
Brewed for Central
But
Phoenix.
the picture, the descriptions and accounts of the Major League Baseball. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
It just makes you think that there'll be more.
As Mike Tyson would say,
like pith.
This tastes like pith. This disgusting.
It's a pithy phrase.
6.5% handcrafted. Brewed with love by 24 people who care. Thank you. Okay.
Brewed
They can never hire anybody else.
Yeah, brewed with 24 people who are loving. What?
Canned about a month ago. A little over
I'm getting
a month ago.
a little orange
It's
at
not
the back now. As my second sip.
Okay.
There I got a little more orange, but yeah, still more like bitter orange, which actually I guess is kind of good in an IPA to have that kind of style too.
And if you are new, just coming in here and joining us, appreciate you stopping by. It is Beverage Podcasting Evening, and boosting the stream is happening.
Get out your stream.
Get out your channel points.
Boost the stream.
Get out your channel points.
We're 3% of the way there.
That's right.
That means we need 33 more people.
That's right. With the
Something
2K,
like that?
yeah, less than that.
With
30 more people with 2K, we're done.
Okay.
We're done. It's just there, right there. Tell
you
your
have
friends.
to do the 2K.
Yeah, it's the only. No, we'll take whatever.
We don't
we'll
need
take
to-
whatever you've got.
Well, it's in order for the 30 calculation to work.
That's
We need
correct.
that, Yes.
Yeah.
If you're going to do less than that,
That's
then
correct.
that other number goes up exponentially. So
Yeah, a little orange at the end. It doesn't say. I'm assuming they aren't like that's all just from hops. Like it doesn't say anything else on
I
there.
thought it said didn't it say they added fruit?
Oh wait, I actually had that up, didn't I?
That's a cool picture though.
Untapped. Let's see what Untapped has to say about it. Oh, it's a little under 4. That's not bad. Local IPA with flavors of lemon, grapefruit, orange, and other citrus harvested exclusively from Central Phoenix neighborhood. Okay. Only available in Central Phoenix? Is that true?
No.
Lies. We got it here.
We got it here in
the lower southern Arizona
in the
area,
lower,
in that
yes.
Tucson area. As
in the
people
OV,
like to say.
as they say.
The OV. You know what we didn't on the last one? Should we rate the little Toole? Should we put in a little review for that one?
We can if you like.
We should.
We should.
I know it's in there. Let's do.
There it
Borderlands
is.
Little Toole.
That's probably
There's,
about right.
Like
Where
no
they have it?
information. Yeah, I think can't. It's either 4. I think for me it's there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
375.
What were you thinking on that one? That was kind of
Surprisingly bitter for a session IPA. You said more. I thought you said more grassy. more lower urban notes. I thought I had a little bit of a high pop, but not much.
Season sessionable, I guess, is not a real word. At least they don't think it is, but I say it is.
We say it is sessionable.
Sessionable. Oh, let's do this. Actually, let's do this. That they don't.
There you go.
Session style. More bitterness. That might be a good thing. What else? Little bit of fruit and just kind of
Little fruit, and I thought you said like some mild, if you want to say grass or herb or plant. You said plant matter, I think is what you said.
I did. We'll be a little nicer than that.
Plant matter, although it is made of plant matter.
Yeah.
Most of my diet is made of plant matter.
That's true.
Not
You
always.
are a plant matter kind of guy. Unless I put a burger
All
in front of
vegetables
you.
are plants, but not all plants are vegetables. I was thinking about that the other day. One of my coworkers, she's like, you need to eat veggies with every meal. And I was like, well, if you're eating plants, but I was like, wait, not all plants are vegetables.
All life signs point to plant matter. Okay. I think that's
That
correct.
sounds like something that would be from Wally.
Oh, that could be. Wally.
Wally. Eva.
Directive.
Foreign contaminant.
I have not watched that in a while. That's a good
Foreign
one.
contaminant.
All right. What do you think about this one? Also getting similar rating?
Similar.
This one's probably more a 3.25 to 3.5
Yeah.
tops. It's definitely under the other one.
Yeah. It's funny, the thing about beers like these too is maybe
And this is pretty fresh too.
Yeah, this one was canned. I
6
think,
weeks.
Yeah. The thing about beers like this is maybe 4 or 5 years ago, these are up a little higher, but now there's so many other great, inventive, interesting, creative things that are available. It kind of these just kind of ratchet down a little bit. That's all. But which is why I think, like for you and I, some of these, I would probably buy the little Toole again to have, especially since I can get it with a discount at the store. Some of the other things are just, you're like, once again, and then all of a sudden then the price thing comes back into consideration. It was nice, when we got a case of 12-ounce cans for $30, and I walk out of sometimes Tap and Bottle with a 6-pack, which are some 16-ounce cans. So I want to make sure I'm being fair there, but a 6-pack for $30. Like, now, once again, totally different class of beer and the flavors and taste and experience, and I get that, but I had
a good day there the other day. Last week I did a little bit of stocking up on some things and paid a little bit of attention as I was kind of going through and buying. I think I got out of there with 12 beers for $45.
Okay.
47. So that was actually a good day for
that
buying
is a good for Tap and Bottle.
Craft beer, like Tap and Bottle.
Not
type stuff.
specifically Tap and Bottle. This could happen
Craft
at Caps
beer,
and Corks. This could happen at Total Wine, anything like that when you start buying those.
I picked up that Parish Coffee Stout.
Oh, okay.
I picked up a bottle of that. I picked up 3 of the shortcut series from Pueblo Vita. Shortcut with peaches, where they do the kettle sours, and then they add peaches.
Oh, sour. Okay.
It's a kettle sour, $2.25 a can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I need to get over there.
Yeah, you should. I bought 3 of those. I just knew that I was like, these are probably gonna be pretty good. And wow, for $2.25 for that.
Yeah,
you can definitely tell the difference in the crafting because they're doing that kind of cutting some corners. But that one was still very good. And then other ones I haven't tried. I got another one of the Breakside salted caramel stouts, which I had retweeted about because they were showing it, and I was like, oh, I've gotten one of those. That one's really good. So I got another one of those. What else did I get from there? Some other Drecker. I got a couple other Drecker things. Like I said, I know I got some stuff from like that. I think I got a Phantom Bride. I just picked up some other ones that were also I need to pick up some stuff that's also just good value. I just want to grab a drink.
Right.
Now, every time I go to drink something, I'm like, am I podcasting on this one? Should I save this for a featured beverage on a stream?
What am I going to do with this?
Yeah, I can't just drink anymore. It's really kind of a problem.
The brain locks up. When should I have this?
Yeah.
Should I have this now?
My wife just finds me crippled in the corner with can't make a decision.
I don't know. I just don't know. So very thirsty.
So very thirsty. Just give me water, I guess. Mix of citrus aromas, more rind.
Yeah.
Taste?
Mix of citrus aromas, more rind.
I get more orange and lemon, I would say.
Yeah, definitely an orange, like the zest rind bitter at the end from the orange. We boost this stream. We boost this stream with channel points. Boost this
That's right.
stream.
Boost it up. Hit that stream. You know you want to boost it. Light bitter. Finish. Confirm. Brewery Pioneer level 14. There's beer in them thar hills. You're setting off on your
there
journey.
we go.
Backyard, thank you for the
Backyard.
2000.
Wow.
Let's go. There we go. We're at 4K already.
We're on our way.
The key is to hit like about 20K per stream. There's more.
We're on our way.
I didn't know, but it literally just hit as we fired up stream.
Yeah.
It seems like
We're on our way.
it kind of goes through rotations because it happened the other day, kind of at the end of one stream. All of a sudden it popped up, and then I can't remember what happened, but we wound up not hitting the goal. So then I think like once you're almost in that pool where you haven't gotten boosted, then I think it happens more because like it was just like within the last week. So I think they're like, we're gonna keep hitting you till you get it.
Come on, you're gonna get it.
You're gonna do it.
You can do it, and
You
it
would-
doesn't build. It doesn't
You would
stack.
think they'd be kind enough they'd lower the number a little bit.
Well, lower the number or let our previous ones stack onto this.
That would be nice. Sometimes
great.
it shows a little pop up for me, but I didn't get this one. Oh, okay. All right. Not a problem. I appreciate it. But sure to take a little time to get to know each brewery you go. That's a beer from 70 different breweries.
What is?
This is our 70th beer from a different brewery. 70 different breweries we have logged in there. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Debo, thank you for the 2000.
Oh my gosh, we're on our way now.
If we can get another
We're on our
2000, if
way.
we can get another 2000 by somebody in chat right now, if someone can get another 2000, I will play the 20,000 point reward clip so that you can see it without using your 20,000 points, because I'd rather have you boost the stream.
Okay.
I will play that clip, then Keith can see it for the first time, but I need another 2,000 points. So if we see that in a little bit here, I'll do it.
Boost it. Boost it.
We'll play that clip. We'll play the fixed clip. Give me a minute. You can log into another account. There, Raven.
Oh.
All right, there you go. All
Okay.
right. Now I'm held to it. Okay, here's the clip. Wait, did we even... There you go. All right, here we go. This is the clip. This is a clip I have talked about. I have had on my stream... well, not on my stream. I've had a version of this clip on my computer for over 20 years.
Wow. It's not the jerk store called and they're running out of viewers.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I have had this clip, though, in some form or not on my computer for over 20 years. I went and found the actual original video, re-edited the clip. So this is a slightly longer version than what I have had.
Okay.
But I have had like a small like MOV original footage of this clip on my computer for that long. It's crazy. Still not Backyard Bikes. This account doesn't have any points. Time for him to start lurking.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Still Not Backyard Bikes, who is also... Wait, you've cheered one bit at some point as well on that account. Literally ran to Crow's computer to pull the stream. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. All right, the build-up I know is going to be way too much, but I think this is hilarious because it is my kind of dark humor. All right, ready? Here we go.
I'm weak like any other man. I'm just a human. Right? I drink a little. Yeah. I've smoked pot. All right. Yeah. I've tried heroin. A few times, yeah. Yeah, and you know, class, what I'm really trying to do now is I'm really, really, really trying hard to cut down on the number of times that I try heroin. In a day.
In a day. I love that one. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have any points either. This is the worst. Wow. Not Backyard Bikes doesn't have any points either. I can't believe... Are you even... Wait a minute. I was just going to say, are they even following? Still Not Backyard Bikes. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The other one, that was the first one I looked at and nailed it. And that is too funny. That is too damn funny. But yeah, I love that clip. But anyway, again, if people want to use their points for other things, I was thinking about trying to find other clips that we can put up, and then they can just randomly hit those whenever they want, little sound effect things. So other fun stuff they can do with their channel points. And like I said, we did talk about, I've not added it yet because I have not figured out 300 right there. There you go. Thank you for the 300 backyard. I appreciate it. Yeah. See, as soon as you follow, you get an automatic 300. So we just need everyone to create like a 100 alt accounts and then donate 300 points. No, we don't need to do that. But yeah, like I said, it's been thinking about, like I said, obviously we're talking about the voice changer things we get to. Having 3 windows of streams up is difficult. I would say so. But yeah, definitely the little Toole went over this one for sure.
Yeah.
This one's even kind of making me a little dry, it seems like.
Yeah. A little dry.
Getting
A little dry.
Little
I would
Toole
agree.
did make it a little dry.
Cenpho makes me dry.
Cenpho. Did that make it a little... No, same thing. Okay. Thought maybe that's something else there. Cenpho Citrus IPA. All right. So we've got a couple other things that people are pretty excited about.
Good.
I think, like I said, there was definitely some people very happy about the beverages we have in store. So what do we have as the first one that we're going to be trying, that we're actually going to podcast on? We're going to record something besides just this giant full show.
We have the Excelsior Imperial Apple.
What was that again?
Excelsior.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
That sounded much better than mine.
Yeah.
Excelsior. Excelsior.
Is the Imperial Apple
I know.
hard cider. Where did you find this and why did you track this down?
Well, I didn't have to go very far to find it or to track it down.
Oh, really? What are you saying?
And I'm saying it's at Trader Joe's.
But it's not a Trader Joe's branded thing.
Surprise. It's a Trader Joe's.
It is not a Trader Joe's branded thing, though, right?
It is not.
Okay,
no.
there we go.
And it actually hadn't shipped for a couple of weeks, so it did ship this week. And so I guess maybe that was a sign. And so I thought, well, we'll maybe give that. But I have heard good things about this from coworkers. Have not tried it yet. But yeah, you had one of our followers was enjoyed our gluten-free podcast a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, LG was enjoying that for sure.
And so we were like, well, here's another sort of, and they actually had mentioned ciders again. We haven't, the last time I think we did a cider was maybe the strawberry haze.
Probably. I
Cider.
can check that out at aboutbeverages.com.
I believe that was the last one we had. So, yeah, and we've never had anything that's been an Imperial. Imperial meaning usually at least over 7.5% alcohol. This one comes in at 8.5%, so it's a little higher up on the scale there.
Yeah, 2020 we did the Titan Cider Works Hazy Strawberry Hard Cider. You're correct. That was actually a vote. I think that we put up a poll on Twitter, which is another great place. You can always be checking things out.
And from that same company, I brought you over the Bourbon Barrel Peach.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you said, I think
That's right.
you said was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So...
But yeah, so we had that. We've done the Samuel Smith's organic cider. We've done several woodchuck ciders that were pretty good. Crispin cider.
Oh my gosh, forgot about the
couple Crispin ones. Some other woodchucks. Hornsby's. We've actually done way more ciders than I remembered. I had commented the other day. I was like, yeah, we haven't done a lot of ciders. Lies I had.
Well,
Lies
of
I
course,
had for
this is
all of you.
over, 12 years of material.
That's true. And I remember when you were into your shrubs.
Yeah, that was that time period.
Your drinking vinegars.
They're really good, actually. I still like them. I don't make them anymore, but they were quite tasty. That's kind of actually the sparkling beverage that I want to bring over when it comes back in. It's because it's an apple cider vinegar, lemonade, lemon and strawberry, and it's quite good.
12 years of barrel-aged spirits.
A barrel-aged spirited good fun.
Ooh, all right.
Yes.
We're 12. It just says that. We're 12 now. Let's have a beer.
Aged for 12 years. There's a picture of us on there with our logo.
It could be us from when we were each 12.
Aged. Oh, well, how about that? Well, maybe a picture from 12 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Aged 12. Well, no, now we're aged. And then have the other on the back. It's how we look now.
That might be the photo. Is that photo still up on the website? That might be from 12 years ago. The black and white one. That's
I don't
up there?
think that's from that long ago.
Is that not from like
It's
when
from
we were
a while
initially
back.
talking about
It's
it?
from a while back.
That's got to be
You'll
pretty
have to
close
check
to
that. I think
it's got to be pretty close to when we started the website, though, don't you think?
It was fairly, yeah. I still need to update that.
Who are these guys?
Who are these guys? Yeah, that's
got to be. Because we would have done this at the same. So
I haven't updated it in a while.
what does it
But I have
say?
updated it since. Well, I think it says.
Oh, it says 11
for the
years.
past blank years. Yeah.
We worked together for. Oh,
No, that
that's
was
true.
we worked together. That will always stay the same.
That won't change.
That won't change. I think it's at the bottom of it. It's the bottom of
Technically, for tax purposes, I'm gonna start paying you a salary.
it.
I'm just kidding.
1 penny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just watched that one the other day.
Penny. With Robin Colcord.
Yeah, and don't tell anyone, but I found the clip. Lucky.
Oh, you did?
I did. I have not edited it. Like I
Okay.
found it. I made a note of it. I found it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll probably be he'll get a free play out of it. But
Finally.
we'll put that up as a channel point. That it's like season 9, episode
Okay.
10 or something. I
Good.
can't remember what it was. Like there was a couple other funny ones too. Oh, did I wind up
Your diligence paid off. About 50 cents.
About 50 cents. Crap, did I?
$3.50. I said, what do you want from me, monster?
I said, what do you want? Where did I?
About $3.50. 50 cents.
Oh, I edited that, but I did not produce it. I've got another Cheers clip that I actually found where they're talking about that something feels off. And Norm says, Cliff, he's like, does a beer feel like it's off by like a hop or two?
Nice.
I have that clip. And then Cliff says, he's like, well, it's that new pasteurization process. They have these giant vats. He's like, who cares? it's really good. Like, since I made a note of that. I know I clipped it, but I must not have.
Did you listen to
not
that?
have produced that. I have a couple little friends. I have the Friends one too. It tastes like feet. We can use that for
Oh, it
something.
tastes
at some
like
point.
feet. Did you listen to the that vodka podcast?
I did not yet,
Okay.
no.
All right. I think you'll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said they've been doing a bunch of different podcasts? Or
Well,
like,
that guy, I had actually initially read about that in Vibe magazine, and I guess
Okay.
his podcast is called The Sporkful, and he does a lot of different things. After seeing that, I was like, oh, let's see what this guy talks about, and overall I like his style, but when I saw is there a difference in vodka, I was like, oh my god, and he's kind of like, vodka is vodka. It tastes the same.
Okay.
And so, but then they actually go to someone who distills vodka, and they talk about some different things. They talk about, and I think I know I've heard this term before. It's called the head, the heart, and the tail. When you distill,
Okay.
because like what you distill at first is like the really bad stuff that gets out. You don't
Okay.
want that, and that's called the head.
Okay.
And so you get rid of most of that, and then the really good stuff, the stuff that's in the middle of the distillation process, is the heart. And that's what you want, is the heart of the distillation process.
Oh, interesting.
Then the tail is it's not as bad as the head part, but you don't want any or as much of that. But I guess when vodkas and spirits are cheaper, it's when they include more of that in it. Because then, so what you do, then you
get more of a yield then, obviously.
and you distill once, you'd get the heart from that. Then you distill again, and you're getting the heart of the heart. And it's basically... But it's kind of funny, especially with vodka. He talks about how you're basically continuously purifying, and by definition, vodka is a flavorless. Yeah. So anyway, but it was interesting that they talked about, and I didn't know about Grey Goose and how that had started. I was just basically this marketing thing from this college guy, and he had actually bought Jägermeister at first, bought the rights to Jägermeister.
Oh, interesting.
And they were marketing Jägermeister, which was a drink that was consumed by old Germans to college kids.
Yeah, I mean that definitely turned into a college thing, didn't it?
So, anyways, it was interesting. So that's why I was like, I knew you'd like it. So,
that does. Yeah, I will. I would definitely was going to plan on checking that out.
yeah.
All right. Well, should we go grab that first beverage?
I think
Get
it's
a little
cider time.
podcast review. It is cider time.
Stop. Cider time. Every time you see me.
Oh, if they see us get up again, you could do a little.
All right.
No,
I don't have the pants for that.
you don't have the pants. At least not today. It's too hot outside.
It's the MC. Yeah, that's right. I don't have the MC Hammer pants.
The parachute pants.
That's right.
Oh, oh, oh! Here comes the cider. Oh, oh. All right, we're
Streamers
gonna
don't wear pants. Thank God I was when I got up, because if I didn't even think about, but I'm clothed.
Well,
But, no,
so.
but I mean,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. I get over here. I get comfortable.
If you ever see me with horse blinders on, you know why. Keep the cider.
We're both have
too
them.
warm in this room.
Floating torsos.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going
Cider
to go
time.
grab that cider, and we'll be right back. Enjoy some of the beautiful sounds of Harris Heller right now. We'll be, hold on, I was too many menus deep. I'm sorry, we'll be right back. Perfect timing. Just another one right as the song was fading out, except I didn't hit stop quick enough.
It started up again.
I was close. I was right there. Whew. Are you ready to do a podcast?
Everybody, looks like this is me with green apples.
That's what it says. It says Imperial Apple Ale, Heirloom Tannic Green Apple, 8.5%. That is what we are going to have right now.
And I'm Keith, and we... Oh,
son of a bitch.
Damn
I
it.
am constantly recording,
Damn
so
it.
that's fine.
Okay.
But I did not take down all of the things yet. I also have to remember to take off
The things and the stuff.
that one, not that one, not that one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh, wait, there's one more. This one. No, not that one.
Oh, wait, that one. Oh, we should do it
See,
that way.
little do people know there are actually glassware behind us. See?
Da-da-da.
Right there. Look at that. There's actually two behind me.
What
and
if we
there's
just
one right
do the podcast like that?
there. Well, if you see what I'm holding right here, what do you
Right.
think of this?
Take a
Look
look
at the
at this.
color.
You can see the
what do you
color.
think of the color? It's fine. It's wonderful.
That's what happens when I come over and I'm not wearing pants. Andrew goes, click.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Keith's got to get up again?
Yeah. Oh, that's what we should have done.
I wish I could turn my eyes off like
Dang
that,
it.
too, when you get up again. Let's be honest.
I can't see. My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
My eyes, they are burning. Oh my God. That would be a thing. That could be a channel point thing, like a lot of points, and we have to like sit here for a minute with the camera off. I don't know why. It's like, and because if people come in like, what's going on? Do they know their camera's not on? That's one of the favorite things.
And we
is-
would say, we know. Let's talk like ghosts.
Ooh.
Ghost talking.
You could talk like a demon.
Oh, invisibility. Oh, yeah. There's that.
Can always-
Did you try that red wine the second day? The Oxty? Did you drink
I
that?
did.
How was that?
I liked it better the second day.
Okay.
It was the reverse of the Gambler's Flash.
Okay,
And I think
all right.
I even mentioned that because that one I drank, I actually did get to drink that one on the Friday. I had that one. And then I still had even a little bit left, and I made burgers the other day. And I did some, reduced down some portobello mushrooms and stuff like that. And I had that for a topping.
Okay.
And when I did that, I used some butter, some salt, some garlic, little red onion.
Wow.
And then I put some of that red wine in there too and let that reduce down. So it was kind of like a port kind of glazed mushroom. That came out really good.
Sounds
I
good.
seemed happy with that. What is your least favorite beer? Beer style or
Style
like beer,
or actual-
actual like beer specifically? Style would just be in general, I could say lager. 100K and you have to drink one. And just always have one sitting in the fridge. Anything like usually lager is my least favorite style. Actual least favorite beer.
Lager is your least favorite style? Okay, yeah, I guess that. See, because I think barley wine is probably.
See, I don't mind barley wine.
Yeah.
I would rather drink one.
And there's
like
a
Bud Light.
lot of different styles of beers too.
They'd probably be like
smoked beers, and there's all kinds of. Yeah.
It would probably be like one of those what is it, Budweiser? Don't they like to make the mix like the Michelita or whatever those are?
I think it's the active lifestyle beer. Actually, is there?
Is that what it is? Yeah, active lifestyle. But like those are still drinkable though. Like I'm trying to think of something that like I would drink. I'm like, oh God, I really don't want like. I don't even know if we could find it anymore. There's an organic beer. If you go back in the archives, like I said at AboutBeverages.com, that we did it was a porter, and it was an organic porter, and it literally tasted like rubber tires.
Yeah.
It was really bad. And I don't know if we just got a bad
May
six pack or
have
whatever,
been
because I bought a
faulty.
6-pack of it at the time. And I remember we had it as a podcast. I shared it with our other brother as well. And we were all like, oh my God, what happened to it? Like it's just had some had off flavors, as we would say when we were trying coffee. I'm just saying I have 462K sitting here. You can play the heroin clip again if you'd like. It's there. Or some Handsome Pete. Hit up
You
some
can play
Handsome
Handsome
Pete.
Pete. You can
That's
play.
At some point, I'll put up some points for making us like talk like a demon for a while.
Pete.
I'm trying to think of what, but yeah, like something like that. But that's not a bad idea. We have talked about like I put up a high amount for we've joked about what is it, emergency? You're supposed to put it in water, like put an emergency in Bud Light and drink it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could have that. It'd have to be a decent high point level thing though, because you don't want to just be like, oh great, another one of these. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so healthy, yet I'm so disgusted. Mav, how's it going? How are you? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Are you ordering any alcohol like you did last week? Are
That's
you ordering
right.
some alcohol now from the
we
place?
were privy to that actual transaction.
That's right.
Well, not the actual transaction, but
No, you
some
saw
of the experience.
You
so.
saw his credit card? This is going on?
Having some Teeling.
Teeling whiskey. That's right. You've talked about that before. I think you were even possibly imbibing on that when we did our D&D stuff, Mav, if I'm remembering correctly. You've definitely talked about that before. I didn't know if you were still recovering from St. Patrick's Day yesterday.
Man, we sold a lot of Guinness beer at the store yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's
I should have had more. Anyway, so we sold out.
Everyone was asking about it. Like even in stream, they're like, "Oh, you haven't get it?" And I was like, "No, I'm doing Jameson." Or other people doing. And Irish car bombs came up. I was like, "I literally have everything for that except a Guinness."
Yeah.
Except a Guinness. There you go. Of course, always shout out Mav here in the stream, playing a little Destiny 2. Playing a little bit of Destiny 2. Definitely recovering from St. Patrick's for most of today. I would think so. You started at like 2 in the afternoon.
For St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
I'm filling out a bracket for the NCAA.
I forgot that was even going on.
Starts tomorrow.
Doesn't it start today? Shouldn't it be
No, they
playing
had to
games
move
yesterday?
it back. They had to move it back.
Oh,
So,
okay.
it's actually, I think they were playing games today, I think, which is
You
weird.
can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Well, that's true. You
This
miss
is
out
true.
part of the day.
That is true.
That's actually a funny quote.
That's pretty good.
You can't
Do
drink
you
all
wanna write that
day
down?
if you don't start in the morning.
Is that going to go in the log?
That's-
Where's this going? This could be a shirt. All right, I'm done eating my nachos, going back to work mode and killing things in hell. All right, enjoy your Hades backyard, and love that emote right there. That is nice. All the Hades things. I may have to play some Hades tomorrow. I'm not sure. Trying to figure out what I'm going to play tomorrow. Getting that written down. Who knows? That could become shirt worthy. But TM Maverick. Lots of stout consumed yesterday. Yeah, I would say so. It seemed like a lot of that definitely went down. Like I said, the Irish car bomb stuff came up. I think, as I said on stream yesterday, I'm not actually Irish, but I drink like I am. That was my quote for yesterday.
Is that, well, there's your shirt too.
There you go.
Oh, jinx. All right.
But yeah, all right. Time for a podcast?
Time for a podcast.
Let's record a podcast. We are going to record this podcast right here. It goes up on YouTube, as does this entire show now. We actually put this whole video now up on YouTube in case you guys miss it on Thursday nights, or you want to watch out on the couple beers that we don't get the podcast out for, like either the ones at the very beginning, the starter beers that
the
we
mystery,
have.
yes, the starter content.
Exactly. Like I said, that stuff all gets up there now. It's usually the following Tuesday, and then the podcast goes up on a Thursday. So this is one of those. So yeah. You ready? It is. I mean, we're fired up and ready, so it's whenever you want to go, whatever you got to say.
I think. Well, the quest for gluten-free continues.
Okay, so you brought another beer to the table.
Not a gluten-free beer.
Oh.
I didn't say gluten-free beer. I said gluten-free.
You brought some water to the table.
Well, that qualifies as well.
Okay, all right. We've got water for this.
As does wine.
Oh, okay. What else then? Have I guessed the thing we're having?
No, you haven't yet.
Shoot. Does it involve a fruit?
It does.
Okay. Is it of the round variety?
They're kind of round, I guess.
Interesting.
Roundish.
So we've got oranges for this. Give it a shot.
That's right.
No, that's not it either. Can you just tell me? I'm tired of guessing.
I'm going to say we have a cider, an apple cider.
For this Give It a Shot, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith. And we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we are about today is the Excelsior Imperial Apple Cider from Shilling.
Ooh, interesting. Now, the only thing I would say is I think you pronounced it not correctly.
You're right. I don't have that.
We do, sometimes we've had to look on Google to find out, like, how is this pronounced? Sometimes, different words, aren't pronounced good. So we've got the official pronunciation. I think this is actually from South Park, this official pronunciation right here. So that's actually how you say this cider right here.
Excelsior!
There you go. You got it.
Sorry about that.
I feel better. Yes.
Hopefully after trying it, I will be that excited. And I won't even have to think about it. It'll just come right out. But
so it is Imperial Apple. It's 8.5%.
8.5.
We have done way more ciders at AboutBeverages.com than I realized when I went and looked in the archives. We haven't done one for a while. But a lot, like you said, the gluten-free stuff has come up lately in some things, and people have been asking for, hey, how about some ciders? What do you like? I didn't have a good go-to option to tell people what to have.
And I don't drink a lot of cider either, but this one has actually been at the store where I work for several weeks now, and a lot of my coworkers have been giving it high marks, so we get to try it today.
Fantastic.
Now,
Shilling Hard Cider, they're not a Trader Joe's brand in any way, like they're just like an actual, okay.
No, I would assume this is probably available at most of your retail beverage outlets, such as Total Wine, Bevmo, whatever.
Or even shops within a few minutes of your house.
Or even shops a few minutes of your house.
Yeah,
there you go. Sure.
Those things.
Of course.
You never know where they might just show up. That's the color I would expect.
Yeah.
It's the color of apple.
The color.
I don't know.
The color of cider.
Color of cider. Yeah, kind of. It's the other Tom Cruise movie that they don't talk about quite as much. The Color of Cider. It'll be coming out very soon.
Yes.
I have no idea. Please like, follow, and subscribe for more of that kind of content. But yeah, no, it's not aged in any way, correct? It's just higher in alcohol.
Not that I know of.
Seeing that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that. I just wanted to make sure because we've done a couple barrel-aged ciders and stuff, which were very good. Woodchuck had one, and Crispin, I know we had one from them too, which was interesting. But yeah, okay. Green apple bubblegum?
Smells like apple Jolly Rancher or something like that.
Yeah, apple Jolly Rancher bubblegum. Like really, like
definitely has that sweet kind of green
like
apple.
It's like Hubba Bubba or
Sweet
something.
can.
Sweet can. Yeah, the Simpsons reference. There we go. That smells really good. There's a little hint of like some like brown sugar or something like that kind of sweetness in there.
Something
not really any cinnamon. Like it's almost a little bit of pie crust hinting into there, like of like baked goodness in there. But yeah, it smells very good.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Dry.
It's dry. Yeah. Definitely I get the tart, and definitely green apple comes out more. Like I thought it was going to be almost too sweet by the aroma, but it's more balanced than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty nice. I like that comes through. Like that, I don't mind when some, depending on the beverage you're getting into, it's like, well, yeah, you can expect it to be sweet. Like you kind of, but I like that some of that tartness is there, and definitely, like I said, you can get the kind of Granny Smith green apple kind of flavor coming through. It's not very complex. It's not like I'm like it's not like some of the barrel aged ones we've had where it's like, oh, I'm getting this, I'm getting it. It's a little more straightforward, but it's totally solid.
Well, the last one that we had too was a strawberry. It was a hazy strawberry, but it still had the apple in there. So yeah, it had a little more complex. But a lot of ciders, and I don't mean this in a bad way, they're kind of a one note sort of thing. It just kind of hits you, and in one note.
Oh, okay, get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's good. You get the apple and you get that nice fruit. And I don't taste, it's not like I taste alcohol coming through on that. I don't taste.
Not at all.
Like, oh yeah, you can really.
This actually could
be very well.
This actually could be kind of a little bit of troublesome in that regard, because you could easily just drink this down pretty easy. If you were, we often talk about pool beers and things like that. Something like this would be very refreshing outside. Like it's summertime, you're just kind of hanging out, and you could very quickly not realize after you've had a couple of these that you've had probably one too many.
One of my coworkers said he's like two's good. He's like, if you have a third, you're probably not coming into work the next day. So I was like, all right. Cool.
And also just because from the sugar, sometimes the residual sugars in some of these sweeter things, like I've noticed, and I don't know if it's like as I've gotten older kind of thing, like I definitely can tell like there's that sweet sugar alcohols hit me much differently than like just regular, like, alcohol, like a martini hits me differently than, something like this, or like a really heavy imperial stout that's got much more of that residual sweetness in it. Like that'll hit me in a different way. But yeah, no, I like that. That's pretty good. I would definitely try other things from them. We'll have to go through their catalog and see what else that they might have. And if you'd like to go through our catalog, we would not be against it. You can find all of that at AboutBeverages.com. Everything we have done for over a decade, all of our podcasts, our recipes, articles, videos, all those things are there. If you only want the latest videos, guess what? YouTube is where you can subscribe to us. We would appreciate that. You can find all the latest there and get notified when new stuff has gone up, like this video. If you only want audio, we don't have any. No, we've got you covered there. No, I swear we've got you covered there. Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, all that stuff. Just search your favorite podcast app, and guess what? You will find About Beverages. Just look for us there.
I thought you were going to say just don't watch.
Just don't watch. Well, you don't. It's good. I like that. That's really good.
But this is better. This is much better.
That's true. Yeah. Is there any other internet things we should talk about? Social media stuff, perhaps?
I think we call them the 3 pillars.
We do.
The 3 pillars of social media.
One of the pillars should literally be kicked out.
Which one do you want to kick out?
Facebook, I think, at some point.
You just want 2 pillars?
No, we've got 3.
There won't be pillars. There'd be legs then, I think.
It won't let me log in lately, but we'll talk about that at another time if you're watching the live show. But go on. What are the 3 pillars?
So are we able
No, what are the 3 pillars in theory?
3 pillars in theory. In theory. Our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which is the one that we use most often. We will let you know when we're going live most Thursday evenings on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages. And that's when we record. We actually will hang out with you for 2 or 3 hours. We record our podcasts. We try different beverages. We will discuss all kinds of things. We'll talk music. We'll talk sports. We'll talk a lot of different things, but we just hang out and we have some fun. Also, throughout the week, Andrew's going to let you know what he will be gaming, what he's going to be, and when he will be gaming, what he's going to be doing.
When and where?
When and where? What? How? Who? All of these things. And yeah, that's the best way to keep in touch with us is on Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.
And that is a podcast. Ciders can definitely low-key hit you hard. Yeah, I would agree. All of the ones we've had, they've been, like I said, overall, pretty good. Where you could drink them down. And like I said, I know some of the barrel-aged ones, like we were just talking about, like Woodchuck, the hard cider. They've got some seasonal, like bourbon barrel-aged ones. They have a winter one and stuff like that are aged, and those are like 7.5% or 8% as well.
Yeah,
They're
and those have a little
bit
more. That's where you get into the more than the one note or more complexity.
Yeah, you get a little vanilla.
layer.
You actually get a little wood in there. Yeah, go down so smoothly. Exactly. It's kind of a category I forget about because like we have this. I'm like, oh, that's good. I should have a few of those around.
Well, that's like me with sparkling wine or champagne. When I have it on New Year's Eve, I'm like, I could open, like on a weekend, open a bottle of this, have a couple of glasses one day and the next day, and then, or, you can turn it into a mimosa or a spritzer or something like that. But I just always forget. But yeah, that's how that is for me.
It's funny though, because I was just thinking, like I said, that's the one thing where every time I drink it, I'm like, this is why I don't have this very often. I just like it's good, but I'm always like I enjoy it that little bit, but for some reason I've just never gotten into those. But we've had some slightly better ones. Hence the term hard cider.
Low key hit you hard cider.
Exactly. You can easily get into more than you intend to imbibe. Yes, I think very easily. Like I said, especially if you have a couple different ones of these around, like different flavor profiles, and you actually want to kind of compare and taste some things, you can very quickly kind of get into that for sure. But yeah, no, I like this. This is good. I don't think we mentioned it. What is a 6-pack or whatever you pay for, 2 or single or whatever?
I think it's about 11 or 12, I think.
For a 6-pack?
Yeah.
So a couple bucks a can? That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, while we were gone there, Not Backyard Bikes contributed 40.
I missed out on that. Not Backyard Bikes, thank you for contributing to boost this stream challenge. If you have some points and want to throw them in there, you're more than welcome to. It just started tonight, so when I am streaming tomorrow as well, you will have time to contribute a second time. And if we hit the goal of 63,000, then they push us out to a few other places across Twitch. Does it help? Maybe a little bit.
Maybe
we're going to do what we can to try and keep boosting everything. If you guys like, this is the thing we always talk about, and I've been very appreciative when people have either bought some of the glassware from Glencairn or bought shirts and different things. People have put pictures up of it on Twitter. That is like worth more to us than like anything. If like you promote, like even if you think like, oh, no one really follows me or whatever, you would be surprised if a bunch of people all post and are tagging different people and make that connection, what that can do to, like I said, getting that out there. So we appreciate it. And if that brings in a couple more people, all of that makes a difference because it's over time. You're slowly building up, the people that want to come in, and it's just, we're trying to have a good time here. We want to find like-minded people that just want to hang out, or differing opinions sometimes too. Just depends.
As long as you can have
discussion, discourse,
a discussion that stays calm, that stays even dissenting opinions, those are going to happen, but just we can learn from each other, that's for sure.
There's some people we can't learn from, but most people usually you can learn a little bit. If anything, you can learn what not to do.
There you go.
You can always learn what not to do.
There you go.
I like that actually. And you know what I found out as I was noticing, I think if I go to Untapped right now, which is another place, I'm sorry, you can follow us everywhere. I think you can actually rate ciders on Untapped. What is this called? You can. We can totally. Would you like? Let's do this.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this.
Good, because I will.
Had to get at least one more use. I took the time to record and do that today.
Excelsior! That was you in the studio?
No. Yeah, it was
Excelsior.
I think that was actually that was from the one with what's his name, former Vice President Al Gore. when he was on South Park. I think it was those. I'm cereal. It was all those.
Man Bear Pig, that one.
I think it's Man Bear Pig, possibly. Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen some of those in a while. Love me some South Park though. All right, what would you check in with this cider? Compare it to other ciders. Let's not compare it to beers because I think that's a weird thing to compare it to. I mean, I would buy this. I would actually be, again, a little bit scared because like when you finish, like
right,
that being 8.5% is a little frightening.
No, I could definitely recommend that. Like I said, because we have a cider at work that, and I think I've told you, I haven't had, you know what? Next week I'll bring one over.
Got another cider?
For the heck of it, yes.
Okay.
And because I have thought to myself that tastes like apple juice and Budweiser.
That is interesting.
I don't like it.
My favorite cider I've had lately is South Cider. I like that. From Michigan's Virtue Brewery.
On the South Cider
is that something
of Chicago.
That's that Gwen Stefani song, right? Here we go now, go into the South Cider. They also make a North Cider? Okay, so they're playing into the whole Cubs White Sox thing then. They have to be. North side, South side.
But it's Michigan, though.
I know.
But maybe they could be Cubs fans.
Two different ciders, and they have baseball team colors on each guy.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah.
So sports have come up.
Michigan Virtue. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I want to hear how excited you are about the Bears quarterback signing.
If only you had been in chat last night when Lucky was on air and said, I'd like to congratulate you on your signing of Andy Dalton. Congratulations on never winning another Super Bowl. God damn you, Lucky. Michigan's muscling in on Chicago's baseball rival. Apparently they are. I wish we just re-signed Mitchell Trubisky.
Really?
Yeah. The only small... over that, the only small glimmer of hope is that our offensive coordinator, like I said, sorry, we're about to get into a little bit of football talk. The only bright side is that our current offensive coordinator that has taken over took over for Nagy at the end of the season when their offense kicked up a little bit, but kicked up also with Mitchell Trubisky, was that he was the offensive coordinator for Andy Dalton, like the second year in when he was there for he was the coordinator for 16 games. And I think he had 31 touchdowns, 9 picks, and 3,500 yards. So he had a very good season.
Okay.
So that's the only thing. It's that must have probably played into it. From everything I've read, the only thing because everyone wants to crap on the Bears, it sounds like literally they walked up to the Seahawks and almost gave away the entire football team. And Pete Carroll, being the asshole that he is, said no. So like I said, so that was the only thing that made me feel mildly good, because then at the same time I was like, well, you don't want to give away the entire, it was literally, from what I read, I don't know how this speculation, but I think it was from Michael Wilbon and a couple other sports writers. They said the Bears were giving away I think three number ones, a third,
and two starters,
and then which talk was Khalil Mack and somebody else.
Okay, so the guy I talked to at work, he said he heard one was Kyle Fuller.
I heard Fuller too and Mack. I heard both of them. I was like, oh my God. And I know Fuller's getting a little bit old, but I think he still has a year or two left in you. I think Mack is kind of the same. So it's so say you did that.
Right.
And if you're able to, Allen Robinson's oh, cool, he's here, I'll definitely stay, even though we franchise tagged him. So he's either going to play for the Bears or he's not going to play at all.
Right.
So say he decides to stay. We have a better wide receiving core. I think our running game is better than the Seahawks were. Like I said, so you get them over here. So now our offense looks better, but now our defense can't hold it.
Right.
It's going to be that same situation again.
Right.
We can't find that balance. So I guess that's the only thing I'm hoping for, is that if you can have someone like Andy Dalton, just not give away. Like I said, again, this is a Bears fan hoping for a little bit. I would just like to at least win a playoff game. I don't even want to win a Super Bowl. Just let's win a playoff game. And the one year we should have done it, we got screwed by our kicker. If we'd had the kicker, if we'd had Santos, or if we'd had another kicker, we should have seen that and that's on the Bears too. That whole season, you're watching him miss kicks and we're just getting out of jams because he keeps missing it. We should have just been going for 2-point conversions the whole game. It was ridiculous. Sorry, I digress.
No, that's good. It's funny because one of the guys I talked to at work, he knows quite a bit about sports, he was saying he thinks the Bears were a Russell Wilson away from being a Super Bowl contender this year.
They literally have been.
But if you give away all that defense too,
right? That's the key.
And then it just comes back to me. It comes back to frustration over what they did to go get Mitchell Trubisky.
Right. Yeah.
And that's frustrating. because they could have had Deshaun Watson. I didn't know about Patrick Mahomes.
I didn't either. So I always
put that aside.
I agree. Like I said,
I just talk about Deshaun Watson.
Everyone always loves to bring up, like I said, Patrick Mahomes. It's like, no, I'm sorry. Everyone traded like they did not. Like Andy Reid was the sage person.
And Sean Payton. Sean Payton was ready to grab him too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he actually going to like draft him as well, or was he just going to grab him?
No, he was going to grab him.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't care about drafting.
He didn't care about drafting.
No,
no.
They were going to take him too, and that's. I was just heard him the other day, and I've heard them talk about that before. But yeah, no, they were prepared to draft him, and then when they heard Andy Reid made that trade to go above them, they were like, okay,
yeah,
because they were going to take Lattimore or Mahomes, and so Mahomes wasn't available anymore.
But yeah, Deshaun Watson to me going into that draft when we had the number 2 pick, I was like, or when we moved up to get that, I was like, okay, I'm like, we'll probably take Deshaun. Like, there's like, I didn't know if he was going to be that, like what kind of quarterback he was going to turn into, but I'm like, he was the obvious one to take, and you trade up to take someone that's only started 16 games in college, and all that kind of stuff. Like again, the only thing I'm hoping is, like I said, again, we had our wide receivers. Like I said, Mooney is really good. He's a really great young receiver that we drafted. Our running back core is pretty good, and you figure next year we'll also get back only 16 games at Batgirl. Only 16 games.
What does that mean?
Do it. You can't do it. I think she's making fun of me. But yeah, only 16. Like I said, only started 16 games. So like you have that, but like I said, you've got Mooney, you've got, like I said, our running back core, and then you've got, different people coming back. Like I said, so again, though, it comes down to offensive line. When you're offensive line, like we need pick up some people there.
Right.
And then, probably another wide receiver, I guess. Sports ball. Ooh, yeah, it is just a little bit of sports ball. It happened. Keep
just so I haven't seen her on our Thursday nights, and it's been a while now. Maybe she's been dropping in, but
we missed you back,
it's good to, good to have her back for sure. I don't know if she's seen about the stream challenge. Maybe she doesn't even know.
She may not know about
community challenge started. Boost the stream.
The stream needs to be boosted. We've got a couple days here to boost the stream. See where we can get to. And also there are some new channel point redemption things. New people in here. If you want to do some channel point redemption things, you're more than welcome to. There's 3 new ones, more on the way for sure. So are you saying, Mav, that it's Virtue Cider?
Oh, the job thing.
I know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a new job that she is very, very happy about.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
It's kind of fun that you can do that all of a sudden. It just pops up. I like that.
Hello.
I may lower the point redemption on that one. That one seems a little high.
That's just fun.
Yeah, we like that one. Batgirl, thank you for the 2,000. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That is super, super nice.
We are roughly 1/6 of the way there.
We're 1/6 of the way here. And unfortunately, we don't have 6 streams, so we got to get to... got to make it happen. Let's see. All right, so what are we thinking for this cider? We can actually do a little review on this one. We just had a cider, Batgirl. A cider. Hold on. There's all the featured beverages. Well, we're short one, but I'm not going to worry about putting that one in there. Right there. The Shilling Hard Cider Apple Excelsior. It's good. It's good. It's a little one note, but it's delicious. So what would you say? One note, but delicious?
Well, I just said green apple, Jolly Rancher on the aroma, and then green apple, a little bit of spice. But no, I mean, scarily smooth, I guess. Scarily easy.
Yeah, I mean,
easy to drink.
Green apple, Jolly Rancher, the aroma.
Scarily drinkable.
Oops, spelled that terribly wrong. Yeah, it's called Excelsior. Oh god, hold on, we got to get use out of this one more time. It's called Excelsior.
Excelsior!
There you go. Had to get at least one more use out of that South Park bit. Green apple, brown sugar, and some spice in the taste. Scarily drinkable? That doesn't sound right. I don't think if you don't have context, people might not know what that is like. It's scary that I'm drinking it because it should be awful. Like it's all like
I don't know.
Frighteningly drinkable. No. Careful, you could have one too many.
Goes down way too easy.
Oh, there we go. Goes
Is
down
that nasty?
Goes down too easy? I don't know.
Too easy. Yeah.
I don't know.
Really good.
Should we just say that? Should we say really good?
Really good.
Really good. Really good.
Sneaky.
Sneaky Smooth?
Sneaky.
That's the name. That's my rap name. Sneaky Smooth.
I'm Sneaky Smooth. Well, what did Mav say?
Swallows fast.
I know. What did Mav say earlier? Is like they hit you hard or something?
You would notice that it was beer if it wasn't for the can. It's not a beer, it's a cider, but that's still funny though. Now I'm returning to normal.
Something about.
Oh yeah, what did Mav say?
Low key hit you hard.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Should we use that, Mav? Can we use what you said? Low key hit you hard.
Low key could hit you hard.
Low key. Low key could hit hard.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's right either, but I'm leaving it. Cheers, we got it. This is your first time drinking this. It says this beer, but they know it's a cider. It's a tradicional cider. We actually rated this higher than most people on this app.
Okay.
You like this? Sweet cidery appley would never think it's 8.5%. I would agree. Oh, that's what we should have put. Would never think it was 8.5%.
It's perfect.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it's a cider.
I can't believe it's not a cider.
I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's a cider. I can't believe it has 8.5%.
I can't believe it.
Oh. Well, you've surprised me. I might.
No.
There's nothing really.
Oh, shit. But we've got, unfortunately,
We'll do it. Story of the week.
What do you got for me?
I don't want my viewership to go down. What do I have for you? I have, well, kind of based, actually, okay, this is something we could talk about. Kind of based on what you recommended last week. I actually watched some videos.
Okay.
I went to YouTube, watched some people talk about their...
Pornhub?
Well, I thought we were talking about...
sorry, Team Fight Tactics. Sorry, go ahead.
None of that stuff.
Okay.
I went and I watched some videos on people and their different builds.
Okay.
And then I watched a guy who was... what he was doing was showing people how to level up at the start of a new patch.
Okay.
Because it's actually the guy who does the video is actually somebody who Pocket plays with, who's like I don't know, he's like a master, or he's in platinum or diamond or something. No, not platinum, because I'm in platinum. He's in diamond or something really good. So when I saw him, I was like,
there was something above diamond. What's above diamond? Is that master?
I think it's called
Grandmaster?
master or something like that. So I was watching him play, and it was a different style of play, which was kind of cool, actually, because usually I look for a certain thing and then build on that.
Okay.
Or I look for certain few things and build on that. I look for he was actually kind of going more free challenger. There we go.
Thank you,
Pocket. He was going more free form, like, okay, I'm going to do this, and these go well together. And so I actually started messing around with that a little bit, and I actually had some success in a normal game, and then a little success in a ranked game, and then the next game or two that didn't go well, but because I don't have quite the well-rounded knowledge this guy has. But it was kind of fun to go a little more, as they would say on American Pickers, a little more freestyle.
All right.
And so I was having
freestyle in here. That's right.
I was having some fun with that. So yeah. So just doing that, and there've been a couple of updates and a few things, but I am in Plat 3.
Okay.
Working my way back
That's
up
good.
to I was I in 2? No, I'm in 4, working my way back up to 3. I was almost in 2, and then I had a big backslide. So I believe, I'm not sure where Pocket is right now. Can't remember. Man, she's been playing tonight, so who knows? Could be.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where she's at. She can let us know if she wants. But yeah, no. Anyways, just a little different approach, seeing things a little bit differently, and having a little more fun with that. So, but thank you. Thank you for indulging me, everyone.
Well, that was pretty good,
it.
though.
Yes.
No, that was definitely interesting. Like I said,
to watch the
I'm
videos.
glad you actually took a little time to watch some videos.
Watch some vids.
I actually had...
Pocket said, "Who are you and what have you done with my husband?"
Yeah.
So. Oh, okay. She's in. It's different than Gold One.
It's
Suck Gold One. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Virtue Cider. I found this. South Cider second. Okay.
Suck gold.
North Cider set. Let's see. Look, blue can, and then the South Cider is the black can.
Okay.
Our cider love note to the city we love and a celebration of Chicago's neighborhoods. North Cider is a blend of Michigan apples fermented on site at Virtue Cider and dry hop with Centennial Cascade.
Oh,
wow! This sounds good. These Maverick. How do I order these?
Grow your farmer application.
Curbside pickup. Can I have someone else pick up curb? I could have Maverick pick up curbside.
Pick
and
up
then he ships
curbside.
them
Yeah.
to me.
He can go out right now while we're on stream.
He could order. Yeah, maybe that place. I have to remember to look that up. Okay, that's cool. That is pretty neat. Suck Gold One. Wow.
Suck gold one. Yeah.
Suck
Not
gold
just
one.
regular gold.
Yeah. Do you say it really fast? Is it like Worcestershire? Suck Gold One.
Suck gold one.
Suck Gold One.
Suck gold one.
Yeah, I didn't have any good team fight tactics story this week. I didn't have any. didn't have anything to add to that. Have you thought about looking at like people on Twitch playing it? Like, what made me think of it was there's someone in my list of people that we follow that actually was playing Teamfight Tactics this week.
Really?
So I had it on for like a couple minutes as I was doing something. I saw things like exploding and stuff shooting everywhere, and then and then he was talking about. He's like, well, if he does this, I'm going to try doing this, and so he was going over some stuff.
So like I would go into it's somebody that we.
It's someone that we actually follow, but you could just
Okay.
you could just always just search, go into Twitch and just search on there and look for people playing. Probably go down more toward the bottom of the directory. Probably the top is going to be people like playing really high level and also going like, this guy, this son of a bitch. You get those like those high level annoying people. I can't believe he did it. What a jerk. What a and saying things worse than that for sure. Probably some racial epithets if you're lucky.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, no, you don't
Maybe
want
if
that.
you're
at all.
lucky, he wouldn't do that, would he?
Lucky wouldn't do that.
If you're lucky, he'll be hurling racial.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, as a Kansas City Chiefs fan, what do you expect?
There you go. Yeah, I know. I was having the whole Andy Dalton thing. I don't know. I think it's an upgrade over Trubisky, but we can talk about beverages now. We don't have to talk about sports anymore.
Talk about sports, but yeah, no, I definitely really like this. I need to get into more ciders here and there. I even liked did I ever get to give you one? I don't know if I gave you one of those because H&J, they made their own cider. They made a couple different batches of one. They were experimenting that because H really likes the ciders.
Okay.
So they were experimenting with that, and I think it was a blackberry like apple or some sort of black. I think it was blackberry or black raspberry or something like that. That one was really good, and they did a couple different ones. I think one did not turn out well, as can happen. But that's pretty easy if you are interested in the homebrew process and doing that type of thing. That is one of the easier things to do because you can literally go as simple as going to buy some of your favorite apple juices and things at the store and put some yeast in there and ferment and you're done. You let it sit in a jar and then you bottle it later.
Gasson and his buddy did that several years ago.
Really?
They brought the Trader Joe's spice cider and they made
they kicked it up
hard
a notch.
cider out of it. Yeah,
They kicked it up a notch.
They kicked it up another notch. Plus. Okay.
All right. So we have a Japanese whiskey that we want to try for a podcast.
That's true.
Now you brought over the one we had previously done. The one we were trying is not. Yeah, the one we were having today is not a Trader Joe's. This is the Iwai traditional. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Iwai. If it was English, that's how I would say Iwai.
Iwa. I don't know if it's.
Let's see if let's do this. Let's see if this will Google Translate. Anyway, so we have this one we're going to try. It is from a distillery in Japan. It is one of the highest distilleries in Japan. It's 758 meters or something like that. If that makes a difference, we all miss we all miss everybody. I
after
think,
tax season
at this point. Yeah, I hope so. Taxes and vaxes. That's the new term. After taxes and after vaccinations. Let's see.
Oh, but they don't even come. That's what I was saying. They probably don't pop into the stream because.
Oh yeah,
Jay
that too.
is probably tired.
Yeah,
for a long day.
All right, here we go. Let's see what.
Iwai.
Okay. We can have him say it slow too.
Iwai.
That sounded funny.
Iwai.
Did you want to actually do that one? No. You should just write the letter. I was to say write the letter I and a Y. Iwai. Okay.
Iwai.
So Iwai Japanese whiskey. This is the Iwai traditional. This is I've seen several articles written about multiple whiskeys from like I said from this distiller. It is Mars Shinshu Distillery is actually the distillery's name. but the whiskey is Iwai. So we're going to try that here pretty quickly. But we are thinking about, I miss Pocket too. We all miss Pocket. Pocket is a ray of sunshine that we all do not get on these cloudy days during quarantine. It's unfortunate. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But so you're thinking about, should we just take like a little quick nip?
I brought it over
one?
just in case. I didn't
Just-
want it to be like, oh, we should have done that. And it's 15 minutes away. I thought, I'll bring it over.
It won't be 15 minutes away. We'll have that too.
close.
We won't include that in the podcast, but we may, like right before, maybe we just take a sip on air.
yeah.
We talk about it quick, and then we'll go on to the podcast.
Sure.
Is that sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
All right. We will be right back. Enjoy some Harris Heller as we go to break here. And when we come back,
Beats. Excelsior!
All right, we didn't come back quite in time for that one to be perfect, but it was kind of a shorter song. There's only so much I could do.
The previous one was Spectre. The way it started out, it reminded me of Billy Ocean, Loverboy. Yeah,
How does that
probably
one go?
refresh yourself.
When the going gets tough, go.
That's when the going gets tough.
Oh, okay.
Tough get going.
Going gets rough.
Going gets rough.
Let's see. Japan's highest distillery, it's 798 meters. That's like 2,500 feet, 2,400 feet, something like that. Situated between the North and South Japanese Alps. You can definitely tell some of this was probably not initially written in English, which is fine. Like, I get it, but like it's so you can tell like the little, like they basically say some things twice. The Hambo family have been distilling for more than a century. Added whiskey to their repertoire in 1949.
Maybe they were making. What were they making before that? Sake, maybe? Or?
That was the southernmost whiskey made in Japan until 1984. So it's a blending of sherry, bourbon, and wine oak casks.
Wow.
So so the only thing I could never find on this, and it doesn't say here even on the website and on the cut sheet they have here, I could never find like how like many years this stuff is aged.
Oh, okay.
Let me do one last quick search to see if I can find that.
Iwai.
Wow. So a lot of times you get a range. Apparently this is aged 3 to 20 years.
3 to 20. Covers most years.
They are aged in ex-bourbon, sherry, and French oak, as we said, and New American. Whiskeys in the blend are aged between 3 and 20 years of age. Offers a lot of pleasure for your dollar. Don't ask.
Wow.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're still talking about whiskey.
We are, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's interesting. Well, that is quite a large age. Maybe we'll mention that. It's like
3 to 20.
it's at least 3 years. So that's
Okay.
That's a start.
That's right.
That's a start.
That's what these are. I know this one was
Yeah, what one was that?
3.
All right, we should let's just have a taste of that right now since we're talking about it.
Okay.
So this is one of the ones we had previously. This is the Maikakuna.
Maikakuna.
This was also Japan. This one is specific to Trader Joe's, correct?
Specific to Trader Joe's, yes.
We did a podcast on this a little while back. You can search for it, obviously, on YouTube or on our website. On YouTube, there was quite a bit of discussion around this. There's a lot
whether
of...
it was real, whether it was fake.
It's fake
whether-
Japanese.
Yeah.
It actually is made in Japan. It's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
And as you can see, it's, after that, it's kind of a little loosey goosey with,
Right.
the terminology and information and things. So,
I haven't.
but we thank everybody that even if you didn't like it, thank you for the views.
Yeah. Thanks for the feedback. We'd just like you to point us in another direction then.
Yeah, that's the biggest, and we'll say
First
it right
thing
now.
is it's bad.
Yeah.
Or you should try something else. Then redirect.
Redirect.
Do a redirect.
What should we try?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 100% it. So we're going to take a little taste of this just to kind of refresh our memories on what the other one that we did, which was really good that we liked. And I almost bought another bottle of that. And then when I saw this, I was like, no, let's try a different one, which is always the problem with having About Beverages is that you can't just buy the things you want. You've got to buy the things you need to try for you guys.
That's right.
It's
And
all
we're here
about
for
you.
trying new things. We're
Right.
out there on the fringes.
Yeah, I wanted to buy the Kokori Japanese whiskey because that was really good. It was like very Chardonnay. It was kind of buttery and it was a little bit lighter. It was something very different, which I don't get in a lot of the other whiskeys that I have, either Irish or bourbon. It was nice, or obviously Scotch. It's completely different. Although I did see mentioned on the Iwai, they mentioned possibly some peated malts in here. I don't know how much.
Well, it's definitely darker than this other one. So
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the
Okay.
bottle picture that you'll see in a minute is pretty accurate. Definitely pretty light in aroma. Like I'm not even
Yeah.
getting.
It's like that little. I remember like that little bit of honey.
Yeah.
A little bit of oats maybe, but not
dandelion? Chamomile flower? Actually, chamomile might be. Honey bee barf, as I call it. That's still fine. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's
It's-
enough there for it to be a sipper.
Yep.
Not a ton, but a little bit of honey. It's just there's just
I think
a
if you
nice
blend
little
it, it'd
bit
get
of
lost though.
Yeah. Depending on what you made with it, I guess. Maybe if but you're right. Probably anything you put with it, it's gonna overpower.
really-
But it's just nice. It's easy. It's
Yeah, I think you have to sip this one. It's got nothing in there that's like going to push forward to the front of a drink.
Right.
Not that I can think of, thinking of the usual things, but it was good. It
Yeah.
was a nice foray. And like as a second one, it was different than the Kokori one that we'd had, which like again was very much toward, like I said, a lighter, smoother kind of whiskey. And like I said, so this was kind of, and this one definitely is going to be.
And this was gone for a while, but it's actually come back. So if it is something that you were curious about at
color
Trader
there.
Joe's and you're anywhere near southern Arizona, or it may be in other regions as well, but it did come back. So we had it again. Now this has been a lot of my coworkers have really enjoyed this one, and we say the same thing. We're not like, oh my God, it's the most complex.
No.
It's just it's nice, it's easy, it's smooth, it's just a nice sipper. So.
And there is another one too. If you look for articles, like I said, we'll have some of these in the links to the podcast on the website. Some of that information will be here on YouTube. If you search for this distillery, they make a couple different ones as well. And there's one that is a black label. I think it's number 45 or number 43 or something. That seems to be the one that everyone's like, that's like either top tier or a little undervalued right now. So if you find that one, that might be the one to buy. We'll let you know. Like I said, this one wasn't too expensive. This one's $45. I've seen it as high as 60. So it just kind of depends on where you get it, but I got it at my local Total Wine and More.
Was this the one that the article was referencing? that
The
you
article,
texted me?
specifically the picture I texted you, was the black label one.
Okay.
But then
All
when
right.
you looked in there, that was based, it said, this is the one.
Oh, I
If
think
you
it
can't
talked
find
about the three.
It did, yeah.
That's right.
But that was the one I think it was kind of
Right.
featuring. That was like, that one's like kind of punching above its dollar weight, I guess, a little bit right now.
Okay.
So, and I don't know I don't know if that one had a specific year distinction on it or anything else, but yeah.
I should probably go empty my glass.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, we're going to see Keith's got legs again.
I go up.
Oh my God. This guy. Wow, 2 times I've got to be alone with everybody. I'm not used to this. Really not used to being alone without gameplay going on back here. Something to entertain you while I just sit. So I apologize for that. Let me see if I can actually see if the other one mentions. I don't even see a picture of that one. So that one, funny, they don't even have a cut sheet for that one. Interessante. He has returned.
Here I am. Can't you see me?
Can't you see me now on the Starship Cruise? He is just a floating torso. Ooh.
I didn't have to drive. I just would have finished that. But
Yeah, no, I totally
I have
understand
to
that. I tried to pour a little, but that was
no, that's okay.
no. I might as well have gotten this far. Just open it on air.
Opening it on here, yeah.
Nice one. Now we can even lay it down. It'll just pop out of nowhere. And since we are always recording, we can pretty much start whenever, as soon as I turn off. A couple little things here, because we were going to record and put this up, of course, on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching all of those. If you're not subscribed, we would greatly appreciate it if you would dip in there, watch a little bit, and drop the subscribe. Like I said, it does not cost literally a penny, and it does help support the channel, especially if you want to watch things, even if they're off to the side. Say you pick one of the longer videos, like this full-length podcast, like maybe some gameplay things. You hit play, you walk away. Helps us out. Greatly appreciated. So whenever you want to kick it in high gear, or I can kick it in high gear. I don't know if I have like something to say, but so apparently Japanese whiskey is kind of a hot thing right now.
Only right now?
It seems like it's become a hot thing the last
gaining
maybe, 4 or 5
in
years at
momentum.
least. Like
Yes.
it's gained more traction where
Seems
it was like,
that way,
because
yeah.
it won, like I said, some different ones, being very non-specific with the distilleries, but there were some that all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, this won at this Scotch competition and this won at this, San Francisco Gold competition.
Right.
All of a sudden it's come out of the woodworks to be kind of a major player in, flavor profiles that people are looking for and something new and unique. And it's definitely has hit well here on YouTube. We appreciate that. We've done a couple different Japanese whiskeys.
That's true.
One from Trader Joe's.
Yes, that was the
One
last
from
one.
another distillery, like I said, that they got pretty high marks for. It was very different.
Yeah.
They've all been kind of unique. So I asked you the other day, I said, would you mind? Would it be okay?
Is it all right?
If I want another bottle of Japanese whiskey, like something, different, I'm reading some articles again. I read an article again, see how this happens.
This article thing has happened a lot lately.
It has happened a lot lately. We're seeing a lot of this. But yeah, I read an article. I said, this one seems kind of popular. Should we try it? And you said,
Yeah, no, I said yes. We should. We should.
we should. So that is what we've got. We've got a Japanese whiskey for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we're about today is the Mars Shinshu Distillery Iwai Tradition Whiskey.
Yeah, this is one that it is kind of a lot to say.
Some of those are,
Yeah, some of those are like
They tire me
words
out.
we're not used to,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah.
We had to look them up. We always want to make sure our pronunciations are right, or at least as close as possible.
Yes.
Like I said, because we do appreciate that, because it is always painful when you hear something like, "Ooh, that's not." So we did look that up, but yeah, they are one of the, like I said, not only older, but the highest distillery in Japan.
Elevation-wise.
Elevation-wise, yeah, exactly. Not because of like weed being in the area or anything like that. Not that kind of high. High because of elevation. About 800 meters they are up. I don't know how that affects their whiskey process, but maybe we'll learn some more about that at some point. But this one's aged in a few different types of barrels, which is kind of an interesting take on things. They use, what is it? I've got a note here. I'll find it. Hold on. My brain is going. I'm looking for things. It was like sherry,
French oak, I thought?
French oak. Sure.
Okay.
Go. What else? What else you got? Bourbon and wine casks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
4 things. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot.
No balsa.
No balsa
No
wood.
balsa wood.
No
Okay.
balsa
All
wood.
right. Oh, yeah.
I'm also seeing talk of peat smoked some malts in there, some peat.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting because I wonder how much, based on, you can see the color here is very dark.
Yeah.
The last couple we have had, like I said, either the Trader Joe's one or the
The
Kokori.
Yeah.
Both of them much lighter than this. So we'll see how that plays into all of it. As you can see, I'm just opening this completely fresh. So we'll probably try and stall here a little bit as we give this time to open up.
And as far as age designation, we fortunately were able to really narrow them down, and they were actually able to give us an age designation of 3 to 20 years.
It's a wide range.
3 to 20.
It is a very wide range. Like I said, at least it's 3 years. That's nice. Like I said, of the aging that they blend together. I could not find anything any closer. They don't even give that information on the bottle at all. So do that with what you will.
Right. And you had read actually an article that had talked about 3 of the Iwai whiskeys.
Correct. Yes.
This, and where'd you, Costco, or where'd you get
I
this?
got this actually at Total Wine and
Total
More.
Wine.
This was right
Okay.
around $45.
Okay.
I've seen this as high as 60. And like I said, the one that was actually featured in the article I looked at was a black label. And I think it was either called number 43 or it had a number designation. But this one was also talked of quite favorably. So I thought, let's give it a shot.
Let's do it.
As we were already commenting on color, much darker than a lot of things we've seen. Even it's definitely into bourbon territory.
It's
color-wise.
absolutely. You could easily, just from the color,
Right.
think, okay, I've got a bourbon here, because it's got the little notes of the orange and the red a little bit in there, and easily could be that to a bourbon type color for sure. What?
I was going to mention the proof, and then I didn't want to guess, so do it when we come back. See, this is all the behind-the-scenes stuff. See, this will be edited out of the small
Behind the
podcast, but not out
scenes.
of the full-length video. I won't edit this
When
out.
you join us on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages.
That's right. I just want to let that sit just for a minute. Always good. Definitely makes a difference.
We just get a big ice cube and put, oh no.
I see people defending that. No. drink. If that's what makes it like taste good to you, like
Sure.
that's fine. That's what makes it taste fantastic to you. Go ahead. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
All right, ready?
I think I am.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely getting some of the peat.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it definitely. We're talking color about bourbon, so is bourbony. Sometimes that can plant a seed in your brain, but this is definitely, as in the whiskey realm, goes more toward Scotch to me.
What would you say? It's like a term you've been using lately. Would you say it's Scotch
Adjacent.
I would agree.
It's a little farther away than Scotch, but it makes me think of Scotch before it makes me think of something else. Although
Yeah.
there is like a nice there is like a little caramel, a little bit of fruit in there. I think get a little bit of a nuttiness, a buttery nuttiness, and
Yeah, I almost get like there's some sort of like almost like shortbread cookie. There's some sort of cookie something in there. Like
something bake.
yeah. Like a ginger snap or something. There's something else spicy in there, like or peppery or something at the back. But yeah, I agree with you on the fruit. A little bit of that there.
A little bit of that, but
I like
yeah,
it. I
there's
really like the complexity
it's
and the aroma there.
Yeah, there's some nice notes in that for sure.
Yeah, I think if you are like afraid of usual Scotch peaty thing, it's definitely not quite that far. But
No.
that is to me, it jumped out.
Yeah.
because it was not what I was expecting.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm excited to try. It's the best laugh we've had in years. We saw the one the other day. What was it? I got Lilith to take off her shoe every time I said brie cheese.
Yeah.
Fraser, what are you talking?
Yeah.
You're in trouble, mister.
You're in trouble.
It was the veggie boy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lilith, watch the damn watch. I want to say thank you for patronizing me. Oh, Sam, you wanted to use a really big word there, didn't you? Patronage is your customers, whereas patronizing is how you talk to a small boy or child. I mean, like how you're talking to me right now? Are too cute. Okay.
I can, after my next sip, go into discussion.
All right. There is some nice smoke going on there that I like.
There's nice. I like the body as well.
Yeah.
There's a nice mouthfeel to that.
Mhm.
It's
Kind of, it's very oily, like a little viscous.
yeah, lingers with you
That is
in a good way. There's a little bit of heat though. I do get a little heat.
which
It's not-
surprising. It's 80 proof. Like
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
overly hot at all. Like not even
a
close.
little bit. It's I mean it separates, but it's there. And yeah, there's some.
Definitely some spice going on the front of the tongue.
I don't get the caramely part that I was getting in there.
No, I am missing some of it's it seems like it's missing out on some of the sweetness that we got in the aroma. I am getting a little bit of the fruit. I'm getting the spice, and then for me the big thing is it's almost it's not peat smoked. It's more like wood. It's more like campfire or something. It's like
Yeah.
it's in that ballpark, but it's not quite that. Like it kind of reminds me. It's not quite like Lagavulin. It's not quite that far. Like when it comes
but
to
I
Scotch
know
at all,
I know
but
what you're going.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's on that path.
it is. It's exactly. You saw where the fire started,
Yeah.
and then Lagavulin is actually where it ended and
Right.
burned down the entire house. Which I like Lagavulin. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but like I said, it's like that. It's on that path where you're starting like, oh, I'm getting some, and I really like that. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
That's a very pleasant surprise for me.
I mean, we've only had a couple. Japanese whiskey. You may
Yeah,
have had
this is
something
no,
besides
it's number 3.
Okay, it's definitely the most complex,
Yes.
the heaviest, and but yet easy. It's not like it's. I don't think it would scare most people away. I think most
No.
whiskey drinkers, I think, would really actually appreciate everything that's going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like I've actually liked all 3, honestly. Like right before the podcast, we actually tried a little bit of the one that is exclusive to Trader Joe's again, just to kind of get us,
Right.
in the right frame of mind. And even that one is very good. It's much more simple, but it's an
Much
easy
lighter,
drinking
yeah.
sipper. But like on the other ends of the spectrum between the Kokori that we had and this one, I think that's some very, very cool uniqueness out there when it comes to this realm of stuff. I'm really, really enjoying, like I said, you can go from the complete smoky to all the way to, light buttery
Right.
kind of Chardonnay
Right.
with the Kokori.
Right.
I'm really I cannot wait to keep trying more of these.
You have, that's good. And you have, that's one of those bottles you're like, yes,
yeah,
I bought that bottle.
a little bit. Like it was one, I had a gift card. So it was kind of one of those ones like, you take that extra chance on something you've never had before.
Right.
But no, I am very, very happy with that purchase. And I look forward to trying more stuff, even not only from Iwai, but other, like I said, Japanese whiskeys, because I'm starting to get a hankering.
Yeah, one I've heard we should, and if you ever see one, buy a bottle for one of our listeners to the show. Is the Nika coffee grain.
Oh, yeah. I think
if you ever see that,
Okay.
grab a bottle and you will be reimbursed.
All right.
And maybe grab one for yourself based on his,
Yeah.
his tastes being very similar to ours for sure.
All right. Well, when I'm grabbing some of that, you guys can be grabbing our website at aboutbeverages.com. I don't know. That didn't work totally, but who cares? Go there and you can check out all of the podcasts we've done, the videos, the recipes, tasting notes that we've had, like all the stories, articles, everything that we've done over the last decade. You can check out all of that information there. If you only want the latest videos, we've got you covered. Subscribe on YouTube. You can see everything that we have done in video format, including the most recent stuff and our full-length podcasts that we do on Thursday nights. That is all up there now in archive format. Definitely go watch and let us know what you think. And let us know what other beverages you're trying and that we should be missing. Like, what are we missing out on? Is there a Japanese whiskey that you're really liking?
Right.
Sometimes we get in the comments where people are like, oh, that's not real or that's not good. It's like, well, great. I'm glad you don't like this one. Tell us what one we should try. We want to try those
Show
things.
us the way.
Yeah, show us the way. We want to learn as much as we want to help teach others as well. If you only want audio format, we've got you covered because you only can look at us so much. Google Podcast, iTunes, obviously Spotify, you can find us. If you have an app that you listen to your podcasts on, we will be there. Just search for About Beverages. Anything else?
Well, of course, 3 pillars.
Currently 3 pillars.
Currently 3. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the 3 pillars of social media. Twitter being the one we are the most active on. You can follow us. We'll let you know when we're about to go live on twitch.tv/aboutbeverages most Thursday evenings, right around 5:30 now Pacific time.
Now
we can say
Pacific,
that.
yes. Very good. Nice.
8:30 Eastern, and fill in the blanks on all the other ones. But that's when we record our podcast. That's when we interact and have hang out for a couple of hours and chat with you, followers, subscribers, and just have some fun talking about lots of different things. Also, throughout the week, Andrew's going to let you know what he's doing as far as gaming and when he will be doing it. And that's how you can follow and keep up to date on what's happening at About Beverages.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
You should give it a shot.
and that is a podcast. That is a
And yes, I almost laughed because of Easy Like Sunday Morning.
I did too.
So-
I was like, oh my God.
Pocket
Now-
almost did it to us.
I was gonna say it used to be the we had to
Easy
remove the people talking because of Lucky.
The
but
Lucky
Pocket,
Factor.
Pocket may be the new Lucky
Yes.
Factor. That was good though.
Like Sunday morning. But yes,
This
that one
whiskey's
is
easy. Easy like Sunday morning. They used to use that for like NFL commercials. So then I remember like being several years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
And
NFL
every
Network,
Sunday
right?
when I would put on my jersey, I would start singing that. And Rachel always thought that was funny. I really like that. That's good. Challenge accepted. I like it.
Wait, she lost her cup.
It'll come back.
Oh, okay.
It does that.
She lost her
Every once in a while,
glass
sometimes
there.
when you actually like type, then all of a sudden it pops up.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, 6 months for the Beverage Boys.
Sorry, no, I'm a thirsty guy who walks into a bar.
Berserker, thank you.
Thank
for
you,
the
Berserker. We appreciate
resubscribe.
that.
That
Yes.
is super nice. Thank you, bud. How are you doing? What is up? We just did a cider tonight.
We did a cider.
We did a cider. We did a beer,
Japanese
couple
whiskey.
beers, Japanese whiskey we just had.
We're on the community. We're on the Boost the Stream challenge.
Oh, that's
We got
true.
all
We are
kinds of things
boosting
going
things.
on here.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yes.
But again, Berserker, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And as you can see right here, very tiny, Jack Donaghy is pouring a copious amount of scotch. And as foretold by the graphic on the other side, he will break that bottle if he keeps pouring. Late guy here. Hope you all are well. How's the Japanese whiskey? It was very good, actually.
It's good. We are doing very well. We're it's cool because it's a lot different than the two we've had before.
Yes, very different.
And it's more. And I think if you I don't have as much whiskey experience as others might have, but if you handed me this, I don't think I would say, "Oh, is that a Japanese whiskey?" I'd probably wonder. What is this?
I think that's what's unique late because with that and probably a lot of different whiskeys when they kind of get in that area where they're not being specific to bourbon, or different recipes, they can really venture out. It's almost like craft beer in a way, where they can really kind of expand their horizons on their flavor profiles, what they blend together. I mean, because this one is a blend of several different maturations between sherry, bourbon, wine casks, and also like American oak. Like I said, so there's a bunch of things they're blending together, a bunch of different years, like how long they've been layered together. So it's a very interesting amount of flavors, and probably because of that, some of those not being aged as long, that's where you can get the price. It's only $45 for this bottle, but there is a lot of complexity to be found here. It's a little more smoke, so it's a little more like we were talking Scotch adjacent. It's not quite that far, but there's a little bit of that kind of smokiness in there. There's a little bit of sweet. There's some cherry things going on, some fruit going on. It's really good. A little spice. I've been super interested in them, but haven't had the guts to give them a try. Each time I contemplate in the liquor store, I definitely going to have to give them a go with such a glowing review. Yeah, like I said, this one I had found in an article. There was an article specifically written about this distillery, Mars Shinshu Distillery, and they have these Iwai is the line of the Japanese whiskeys. There was one specifically in the article that they really highlighted where they were like, this one is the one that's kind of really punching above its weight. I can't remember what it was. It's a black label. It looks very similar to, hold on, I'll put the graphic back up. Give me a second. It's very similar to this label, but it was a black label. And I think it had a number. It was like number 43 or number 45. That one was like very highly regarded. This one that we had here was just like kind of a notch down, but it was what I was able to find at my local Total Wine and More. And it's for that price, especially, I think there's a lot of complexity there. I'm very happy with my purchase. This is something I really like. But I also liked, if you want to go lighter, like the Kikori that we tried a year ago now. God, has it been that long? It's been a while ago.
Within the last year.
If you search for the Kikori, the Japanese whiskey that we did, that one's like closer almost to like a heavy like wine. Like it was like Chardonnay-ish. It was a little buttery and it was smooth. So it was very different. And I think that's what's kind of unique right now about at least Japanese whiskeys. There is a lot of variance between, like sometimes we, and even me, like I'll buy a bunch of different bourbons and it's like your bourbon like flavor adjustment is within this little area right here. Like it's like, well, this one's a little more this one, but it's like you're kind of in this compact area unless you're getting super expensive or hard to find or just complete like trash bottom of the barrel. Whereas like Japanese whiskeys, the few that we've had, it's been a very large,
range.
change.
Yeah,
range. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Definitely something I would try other ones. The other one that I could easily find, I have to look that one up. It's right. It's just this one. This one's just called Iwai whiskey. I think this one was cheaper. So the other one is just in ex-bourbon barrels, and you can tell it's even a little bit lighter. I've got this. Keith can only see this one up on the screen, but it's from the same distillery. It's similar, but does not have as much complexity. And I think that one was around 30 or 35. So it wasn't a huge difference in price. But like I said, the amount of things going on in the other one, I wanted to try it. And I'm glad we did. Cause the smokiness is what shocked me the most.
And if you if you ever see, one of my coworkers is a big fan of one called the Nikka, Nikka coffee grain. He's a huge fan of that. It's a little tougher to find, I guess.
I swear I've seen this one at Total Wine at some point. I think maybe even like 'cause the reason we got the Kikori was because my wife wanted to try it because I think one of her friends had recommended it. And I swear I've seen this one there too. God, everything you have to put in.
Oh yeah, we've seen others from them. I don't know, and I think I have seen that one there before. I just don't know if it's. You were born in 1972.
I never put the right thing in.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
There might be some others.
Hold on. You're fine.
What?
Automod was getting a little strict there.
Oh, with the NI.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Is the one I keep eyeing and never buying. Going to have to finally give it a chance. And this one you guys are having for sure. Yeah, like I said, I really like this. I really, really liked it. And especially, too, with, like I said, your leanings towards scotch and things, I think this would be right up your alley. Oh, I forgot to put what state I was in. Or what country.
State of Venezuela. Remember that time was a year or so ago? We have somebody from like Peru that was in and talking.
Yeah, we were talking about beer brewing and stuff. That was neat.
And do you ever hear from
I have seen this one.
Do you ever hear from the guy that was the tequila guy who originally told us about the one that's kind of in that like white porcelain?
Oh, not in quite a while.
Okay.
I see that every time I actually see that one at Total Wine. I think about that because I'm like, oh, with like, because
he changed his name, right? He changed his username or something. And
yeah.
Yeah, I have definitely seen that at Total Wine before, but he was saying he can't find it right now. So, ever see it, do it.
Coffee. So coffee grain or coffee malt? Coffee grain?
He says coffee grain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Predominantly made from corn whiskey distilled in a coffee still. Huh.
So coffee must be like a type. It's not coffee, the beverage.
Uh-huh.
It's like coffee, it's like almost a brand name or something.
Still. All right, now I have to look up. See, here's the random things when you're watching the live show that we go down the rabbit hole on. Oh, yeah, it's just like a weird look at that.
Okay.
It's more of as opposed to the pot still you always see. Like,
right.
When you've seen that classic picture of people, this is like literally like a column. It looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Just goes straight up and down. It's just got a bunch of different layers to it. So that's a coffee still. Interesting. Huh. Okay.
I need to write Pete twice in my notes.
Ah, the peat.
Anything else you want to tell us a little bit about that? Anything else on the taste
One
or
day in
aroma
Baltimore.
you want to talk about on the Iwai? I have a little bit left in mind. Do you want to smell?
No, the aroma was, I don't know, did you have, like I said, a little bit of smoke, and then, like I said, you picked up on, like, the fruit that was in there. I had a little bit of, like, spice. Like, I definitely got...
That's right. I also thought there was some, like...
I said, like, ginger snap, but, like, I don't know. There's some sort of, like, cinnamon cookie or, like, something like that in there as well. I didn't get... There was some light spices in the taste. I don't think they came out as any of that.
No.
And it lost some of
agree.
the sweet, but the body was really good. Like I said, the fruit note was definitely there. And the big thing was, like, you just got that really forward amount of... like I said, some smoke or char or something like that. That was very tasty, actually.
Smoke. Yeah, no, it's good.
That was, definitely a good call. Well, this is usually the point in the evening where we start talking about next week.
We can talk about next week.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Let's talk about next week, baby. Let's talk about what we'll drink. Oh, sorry.
Let's talk about all the beverages that you and I will have, baby. Let's talk about next week. We should actually record that and just play that every time. Could have that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us?
Well, it is getting warmer.
Should we do that Chardonnay we were going to do? Like, I know that kind of almost got cut out, but you were talking about a Chardonnay.
I was just going to find something. Oh, the Santa Barbara. Yeah, that's true.
There was one you specifically wanted, and then all of a sudden I was like, when I found this,
I don't know if that one's
superseded.
back. I don't know if that one's back yet, but I'll see if I can find that. I also mentioned, since Pocket appreciated our singing, so okay. I also mentioned, I think, limoncello. I don't know if you want to do that.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
I don't know if you want to do
what exactly is limoncello? Like, I hear people like
it's
like
probably
making
just like
it at their
vodka
house.
tasting like. I think you take probably vodka, a neutral spirit, and add lemon to it. Is what I'm guessing. We don't have to try it. I was just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I was just trying. Like, I always hear, like, it seems like it'd been some family get-togethers. They're like, "Oh, you want some lemon chai?" And like, people have been like making it from home.
Made it, yeah.
Yeah, I think like Frank and Julie or something like that were making some of that. And
well, once again, now you're talking about sugar,
right? Simple
and
syrup.
alcohol, so it probably could really mess with you quite quickly for sure. Well, it doesn't have to be that. It could be that. I will, just as a starter.
Is that like in a can?
Since we did the side, it's in a 375 milliliter bottle. It's $8.
Leslie had okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was definitely hanging around for a little while. That was a popular thing. I know my wife does the lemon drops. She actually makes those, the lemon drops. which is like a mix. It's like lemon juice. It's lemon juice, simple syrup, vodka. If you can have citron vodka, that works well. I think was making. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's where it started for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, that's kind of been a popular thing. But what were you saying?
Well, just to tie into the cider, I'll bring over the Henry Hotspur's cider that I think tastes like Budweiser and apple juice.
Oh,
just for the heck of it, to open.
Just
Maybe
to start.
Can do that. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know. It might be maybe our followers, maybe our listeners will have some suggestions. We recently the whole gluten-free beer thing came from
that's true,
from listeners, and but yeah, if there's any suggestions out there, or maybe you'll hear as you're streaming.
Yeah, like so I'll try and think of
days.
something. I'm trying to think of I got several different beers. I don't know if there's anything there that's like jumping out like podcast worthy, but I'll look through, like I said, what I bought the other day and give that a check.
What else? If those one of them came back, but it's not my favorite one. But if those apple cider sparkling beverages come back in, I'll grab apple cider vinegar.
Oh, okay.
I would definitely like to share those because those are good.
Okay.
I've had them though, so it's at least it'd be new to you.
Damn it!
I know,
no,
new to you.
All right. Well, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out.
You sure?
We will.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. It's always wonderful. All the conversation. Like I said, again, thank you for the resubs. Thank you for everybody that's contributed to the boost stream.
Yes.
I will be on again tomorrow if you want to keep trying to boost and see if we can hit the goal there and get a little bit of promotion. That would be super cool. If not, it is not a big deal. We love just everybody coming in and hanging out. And again, thank you, Berserker, for the resubscribe. That was super nice. And everybody else that just contributed tonight. I very much appreciate it. Always makes for a wonderful, wonderful. My beer belly has contributed 1,500. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Beer Belly. I appreciate it. 15. You gave everything that you had right there. You took it right out of the gut and you put it in there.
Now we're almost a fifth of the way there. 20%.
Look at that. Jab with 2,000. Look at that.
Holy moly.
Oh my gosh. That's too kind. You guys are too kind. Thank you guys so much. And if you contributed today, not to remind, but when I'm on tomorrow, you can contribute again.
You can contribute again?
You can contribute a second time.
More than one day.
You can, up to 3 days. I don't know if I'll be streaming on Saturday, but we'll have to try and get it done tomorrow then.
Well, you said you think you can do it. If you're not,
it's 3 days and it's consecutive.
But I mean,
here we go.
No, but you're saying you don't have to be online though. You don't have to
I
be
do
streaming.
not. No.
So if we go on tomorrow, if I'm on tomorrow, because what time are you going to be on tomorrow? Do you know?
Usual time, like probably 10 a.m. Pacific.
Till
I'm usually on till 4:30.
Oh, okay. So I work till 2 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So when I get home, I could go PC style.
Yeah.
And see what
or if someone's on PC right now when you get home, you can throw 2K that way and then throw another 2K later.
We could do that. We could try that.
Yeah, that's true.
Log in. Okay.
Game the system, as they say. Okay. All right. Well, we will see you. Both of us will see you next Thursday again, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern.
Beverages to be determined.
Yeah, TBD. If you have any ideas, definitely hit up on Twitter. I'll do the shameless plug right there. Hit up on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Let us know in the comments what you're liking, what you think we should try, all that stuff. I will be back on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific. And we will have some more good times together.
Are we rating anybody?
We're going to raid somebody right now. We're going to raid someone that just dropped points right there.
Oh, I bet I know who that is.
We're going to raid Jav right now. Why not? He is such a wonderful human being, and he might be carrying me through a nightfall here in a second as soon as we get off stream, possibly. Your voice got really high. See how high my voice got right there? It might happen. Let's see. We'll find out. But no matter what, go say hi to him. He is super nice. If you play Destiny, if you do anything in Destiny, this is the man to follow. Like I said, he is wonderful, helping out people get through some of the most difficult content, like he did with me yesterday as we got through some of the Grandmaster Nightfalls. Go check him out. I love him around here, and we will see you all in about
everyone.
A week or so.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for all of your time.
Night, Baker.
Good night.